What's up, everybody? Good morning, it's me! That's how I always start my streams. Wait, this is how I always start my streams.
This was a weird kind, a really interesting kind of thing I wanted to always do. So my name is Oscar Gonzalez, so you might know me as BOON. It's kind of cool because, like, you know, when you work on a game, obviously, like, you go, oh, you try to like see what other people are doing over your shoulder, you know, and it's like, Voidigo is really captured my attention because it seems like both of us, like Voidigo and Wally, we like focus so much exclusively on delivering that really good game feel, game experience.
Yeah, we love the little effects, don't we, BOON? Don't we, BOON?
Yeah. You just sprinkle them everywhere, and then people go, man, that is lovely. Except that because we have like such different strengths in like different fields, like I personally try to focus on more programmy like animations in order to like make the game look good,
like code animation stuff.
Yeah, like code animation, right? And Axel, oh my gosh, you give him just a little bit of pixel and bam, you just
a little bit of fake pixels and you'll fool anyone. Yeah, so today we're doing a little game swap stream. Just gonna stream our first impressions, have a little dev chat. I hope everybody loves that a lot, because I am. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the title of my stream first. Just notice that.
Wally looks so clean, thank you. So I'm going to like notice a bunch of these effects because I know they are a pain to program. And my God, I am going to like bring them into the front
in
line.
Game Maker is the worst, isn't it?
UI in Game Maker is a... Can I curse? Is it curse?
Of course, you may curse. As long as you don't curse at me.
Okay.
You gotta promise that.
UI in Game Maker is a bitch. And the reason why is because there aren't a lot of tools to allow you to like, it's a constant iterative process where you have to like move a pixel a little bit, see if the easings are just right. And because Axel and I use the same tools, we're both able to like get over that edge. And no, like GM Live is a really good one. If it wasn't for that, heck no, would we add like so much juice into our menus effects?
Yeah, there's no way in hell. So like, big ups to Vadim Yellow Afterlife for saving both of our lives.
Yes, if it wasn't for him, he's single-handedly carrying a lot of like game devs right now, you know, with his work. It's like I would support him on Patreon and give him all my money. So okay, let's go play.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, so did you change to the beta?
Oh, let me do that.
King.
Just send me the code and we'll like get that.
It's open. It's a public one.
Oh, it is. Gotcha. None.
We just released some new content Friday. And you just released some content right now, didn't you?
Yeah. It's the true ending update for WoW. They've been working on this for months, and released it today. Oh my gosh! Let me see if I can get my camera in. Oh man, why doesn't it work? But yeah, we released an update for Wally today. It is the cleanest I've ever had Wally right now, and I am so proud of it. It's
bug-wise?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now we got the... Oh, there's my face. Oh, there we go. Bug-wise, and also it's an ending that I've been working on for 2 years. Something I've wanted to do for a while, but I never could do it because you want to make sure that the content is there, right? Like, I want to make sure that players can get at the very minimum 30 to 45 minutes, but they would only be able to see like 5 to 7% of all content. And then, you go, wow, I want to like play again because, you purposely hide a lot of content. I really think that for a good roguelike to work, you do need to hide a lot of content, because if you show your entire hand, the runs are very similar between each other. I think that's sort of like the trick for me.
Yeah, the way we've kind of approached it is adding more like ways to make choices in the game. So we're trying to give most of the content, like power-ups and weapons and all that, so that the player has the full pool, basically, and then we introduce more ways to give more player choices as you play more. It's the way we've kind of approached it.
I really like these brave. I'm gonna make a really quick comment because
I'm not seeing anything right now, by the way.
Oh, is my oh shoot. Oh, is it what is this?
Yeah. Characters and items. Well, we have unlocking new characters and starters.
I've never played Wally, but I'm on the beta branch. GG on the update. Ah, thank you. Let me. Why? Wait, why?
Also, hello, Pike. What's up, Abby?
It's just not.
Hope you're having a swell Monday. I'm gonna get some water while you set this up.
All right. Sorry about this. It's like
I just woke up, you see.
It's frozen here. Guess we could do it like this. And we can set this up so that it is on the Voidigo game. Let's do that. Voidigo EXE.
That's the title.
There we go. Oh shoot. Okay. This is clean. I like this.
Wait, I'm not seeing anything still, but I do appreciate it.
Let's see. Oh, is this in Discord? Or is this in?
Yeah, in Discord.
Oh, okay. I think Discord. If I choose screen 1 live, does that work?
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, but I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, it's because full screens applications in Discord work really weird.
Oh, maybe just play it windowed for now.
Yeah, I have to play it windowed. It's such a weird bug. Display. Let's go to windowed. There we go. Now if we go to Discord, we'll be able to stream it with sound. Sound is 50% of the game experience. And, you know, for programmers and animators who really like break our back sweats and we're like, oh, yes. And then like the music person comes in, they're like, oh yeah, let me make a quick piano sketch. Then in the afternoon, they finish it all, a couple of iterations. And that's 50% of the game experience versus 4 years of work.
Sure.
And you're like, it's hard to not feel bad. Like, oh, why can't it be that easy for me too?
Yeah, we're 3 people working on this, and one of us is his main focus is just sound effects and music.
Ah.
I am getting a lot of like low bitrate stuff. Maybe I'll try to change the server so it's America servers.
You think it could be that?
Per Mabes.
Like Breath of the Wild. Do you buy the second packs on Humble Bundle or usually do buy a lot of packs all the time and then like pick and choose between like the best sounds. At least that's for me. I don't have like a dedicated sound person. But you know, it's like a very little bit of screen shake when you shoot.
Just
that, like wall hit effect.
Here's a little tab. Nice. I'm trying to look.
Looking at the way this bar moves on the bottom right.
The little ammo?
Yeah, a little ammo when it shakes. So there's this thing in graphic design, and that's something I think about all the time, which is where's the person's eyes on the screen right now? And anytime I introduce like just a little bit of motion on a user interface level, I know that the eye is going to go there. So I'm like, it kind of like lets people know that, hey, like your ammo is getting run out.
Yeah,
like,
something changing down here.
Yeah, all right, let's see. So we want to go into the screen. Sprinting, hold down left. Oh, we have a dedicated sprint button.
Hell yeah. When we first added it, we had a stamina system as well, which was not very fun. But we tried to make it work for the longest time, but we had to give up on it.
Axel, I have a question. Did you ever feel like when you... this is something that I have a lot, but I would prefer having the players like pointer fingers on the on the bumper things, right? And I never want them to sort of like move their mouse from the control stick, just kind of keep them in this stasis position because it's like super comfortable. Is that something you ever think about?
Wait,
like,
I'm gonna pick up my controller. I'm not following.
Okay. So you see, like, you have these like bumpers.
The bumpies.
LT and right T.
What's
yeah.
up, Jello?
And if you keep your thumbs on the, on these, the
sticks.
The sticks, yeah. And then like keep the controls simple enough so that the player's thumbs never have to move. It's just kind of like that's it, right?
The way we approached this is we worked a lot on the auto aim system, where you just have to flick the stick, basically.
Flick the stick?
Yeah.
I also work on the auto aim system way more than I should. And you'll see that there is this 20-degree aim forgiveness angle, where if the player's aim is off by 20 degrees, the auto aim corrects it to the enemy. Because when you have introduced things like sniper rifles or very precise things, like you could see this in shooters, but like there's like a little bit of auto aim that is applied to your, to your first person shooter. So because controls are great for navigating and moving into these spaces, but they suck at precise, like fidelity, kind of surgical type of precision.
Yeah, that's interesting. We're just doing some kind of like slowly moving or kind of animating, lerping the aim towards the enemy, but only if you're attacking or if you're aiming yourself. So you can still kind of have it stuck in a spot if you're not doing any action.
I like that tip, the one that says you have to like swap 3 times, because I swear that already tells me a story. It's like, oh man, I can already picture it. You guys are going, the players are just not switching weapons. Oh my god, this is horrible. We need to make sure it's in the tooltip, and we need to do it 3 times. Like, you don't say 3 times. It is actually, oh my gosh.
I think the reason behind that is probably that they switch it before they read it. So adding more times is just kind of adding time so the player has time to read the text as well.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't just leave immediately. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Okay. This is interesting. You have like a
What's up, Bingdom?
System. Functionality almost visually seems but cool. Boon, I blame you. I blame you for me purchasing this game. Aw, thank you.
Oh.
Please also get Voidigo as well. Just felt that gamepad bumpers and triggers were named the wrong way around. Yes, I actually completely agree. I think that they should be switched, Dave. Yes. Find information about your weapon select. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Power-ups.
Oh, yeah,
I like that this doesn't start in the weapons tab. It's like, the player has to go, and then like you sort of just trick them into learning about, now there's power-ups.
There's power-ups and you don't have them.
Yeah. You're like, how can I get them?
Not a harsh lesson to learn. Yeah, we're both streaming.
We cannot hear the game, by the way. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Oh yeah, we can hear it on our side.
Let me see if... All right. How's this, guys? Can you guys hear it now? I increased it by quite a bit. Just want to make sure that I can hear Axolot. Melee weapons attacks using our trigger rally the targets. Wow, that is clean. You can do a broken melee attack using right trigger, right bumper. Break the target. Oh, so melee attacks can... and you can even see your melee weapon...
yeah, all the melee weapons have a little broken version as well.
Oh my gosh, I'm already picturing like how much the...
Yeah, well, thankfully it's all like vector that we're rendering into pixel art.
Oh, okay.
So we have a little cheaty way to do, because animating like at this fidelity with in a pixel art would just be not feasible. So we're doing like all the animation is basically vector, and then puppeteered / frame by frame, and then rendered into a pixel look.
Okay.
So
Kind of like fix the pixel perfectness, but you end up with really like animations that you usually couldn't do.
yeah,
It's
I
really
mean it
smart.
is pixel perfect like the sprites, but then we add code animation on top of that, which breaks the pixel perfect thing. But we've always been more focused on like movement and fluidity than sticking to a grid.
Okay, well, one thing I want to bring up in this because I really like it. So whenever you whenever you die in a tutorial, it's some. I really like restarting someone immediately and not giving them like the time it takes between death and restarting. I like that in the Wally tutorial and see that it's like literally instant. There's like no time
Yeah, it's
between like
just teleporting you back. But
Yeah, and
wouldn't it be funny if every time you die in the tutorial, it was a game over and credits?
Oh, you know what would be better if there was like 5 to 6 unskippable seconds where it says, "Oh, yo, that sucks," and then there it tells you why you died. Some tips that you could do. Could you even make it worse?
Yeah, maybe we'll have to update that. We'll see.
This is interesting though because this is something that I tell people about, but I like let them in discovered by themselves. I also have like a melee weapon and stuff that is. The bubble shield activates when the player gets very hard orchards. Oh, calmly walk through the bullets.
But yeah, the tutorial is we're gonna add an intro to the game and move a lot of the tutorial stuff there, hopefully in the future as well. Like it's definitely a bit long-winded right now, but it does the trick.
Yeah, I had that problem in the past. Actually, with this next update, I cut down a tutorial to like 3 things, and then you just throw the player into the game, and you just start having fun as quickly as possible. It's weird because like I think what you need from a tutorial, from my perspective, is enough to just be able to play the game. And then when you're playing the game, it's like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of advanced mechanics that are you'll find out, but you just need to start having fun right away.
A lot of the focus for us was also making like a roguelite that was accessible to a new audience as well, where lot of like the unwritten rules kind of had to be explained as well. But we do have a way to skip each room one by one, or skip the entire tutorial. Yeah, like that in the pause menu.
Okay. Oh,
so
I see.
People that don't really feel like they need it can definitely skip it.
Okay. But how complex is but you know worst case scenario, right? They skip tutorial, they start playing the game, they shoot things, they avoid bullets, they explore and just try to figure out what the game is, right? Because I think in the tutorial section you have this sort of like mock sort of game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it's like the game, but at a smaller scale, so we can kind of guide you how the loop is going to go, and then you get started. Kind of reminds me of complex strategy games like Sid Meier's, where there's like so much to learn before you can actually start, playing. Okay, this is interesting. You don't tell people what it is, just the rarity and. Maybe once you pick it up.
In the future, we want to show what the power-ups do that you have picked up earlier. Like,
was this an intentional thing?
Yes, because we want to have people try everything, even though like maybe they read the description and they would be like, that doesn't sound good. Then they would never pick it up and try it.
Okay. I had that exact same problem. Here's, oh my gosh, because it's literally like talking to myself. Okay, so what I learned from years of working in roguelike and stuff is that as a human being, you have this sort of set patterns where you're only going to choose like the winning strategy. You're going to try to metagame the game, You have this sort of like, this is good, this is good, this is crap, and then you end up in runs where even though I, the developer, I put in all this content that I know you're going to like, the player never will never choose it. So one thing that I did to try to help alleviate that is I presented less options in the beginning. I just kind of like constrained the player because if and then what I ended up doing instead was I lowered the frequency of these like choose 1 out of 3 options, because choosing 1 out of 3 options feels great, feels smart, but the game is then sprinkled with like upgrades that are, like the game just sort of throws them at you and you can choose to take the free thing or don't. But otherwise, and then, yeah, so it's still like a mix between, choose, but the game, as you progress, most of the game is centered around just play with what the game goes at you and good luck, and then kind of get rid of the choice. But I like what you did here, which is, I don't have the... I think so my first playthrough, I don't have the neurological like pathways, so I know what these upgrades do. So there's this experimental phase where it's like, ooh, what does this do?
One thing that we also tried to do was design the look of them to kind of be thematic or like a category as well. So all these shoe ones have like an elemental effect on stomp. So you could see like, oh, this one looks like the other one, but it's eyes. So I can kind of figure out that it's just gonna be the same thing, but with eyes. Or like the buttons, it's gonna be something you can jump on. So that was also something we thought about. But I definitely think it's we want to show, like, if you have picked it up, it should say that what the power-up does, because you're not supposed to keep that in your mind. Like, we don't want the players to have like a little wiki with them and write down every item. But the first time,
in the first session.
but for the first time, we want them to just go like, oh, I haven't tried this, I should try this, without knowing what it is, just so we get everyone to try it. Because description can definitely turn people away from the item.
Okay.
But I definitely think like both ways are definitely valid. It's just what you want the design to be, I suppose.
But it's definitely like the fact that we have like the same problem, which is like we just want players to try things that they usually wouldn't do, and because people can be stubborn sometimes.
Yeah.
Once they have like a play style they want, and they will usually never deviate from that ever. Stamp. All right, so now
Those stompies. Oh, what's up, you? I'm coming home on Thursday.
The combo stomp, dodge A, and then as you land on a target, use A again. You cannot stomp the same target twice in a row. Ooh. Oh, I like that. It's like this one item has like this huge amount of depth. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Okay, do I
You
have
can
to...
do it. You can do it.
Oh,
He's doing it. Oh, no,
okay,
no,
wait,
he's not doing it anymore.
Do you need to wait until they're all in position?
No.
Let's see. Oh,
Are you pressing A as you land on them?
Oh, that's it.
There you go.
Okay.
And do you see they walk back like little Pixar lamps?
Was that the inspiration from it?
No, we just noticed after we had done it, it was like, this is just like the Pixar lamp. Hopefully Pixar doesn't copyright strike us.
Doesn't sue. Hello, Boo. How are you doing? On this area map, select and navigate this into the bigger world. Okay, so I think the biggest... So it does look like we have like the nuclear throne-esque inspirations, but we take them into completely different routes. That's one of the things that that's why I really wanted to do this project, because it's like, wow, we have like similar source material, but we run off of it with really different directions. And this exploration kind of approach that you did really fascinates me. I want to see what you do with this.
Yeah, a huge inspiration is definitely Monster Hunter as well.
I don't want to say it. I wanted to hear it from you.
Yeah. So it's that's definitely one of the big inspirations. And hell yeah, disco golf.
These transitions, man.
Thank you, brother.
Why did you guys decide to have these like bits of rotation? It kind of gives the game the sort of its own personality, I would say.
For the for UI stuff?
Yeah. All the UI has this like consistent rotation, which like connects everything. But
I think it's just coming from like
programming.
I think it's just coming from an animation side and wanting to animate everything as much as we can. So the animation or like the rotation is definitely a given, but like rotating UI like that is definitely annoying to do in Game Maker. Like you have to do surfaces for everything.
Clean. Oh,
there he is.
First boss. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to beat him.
Yeah, I would try that if I were you.
Let's see. Oh, I don't know what that does. But oh! That doesn't stop the fight. Okay. Oh, I thought that would explode for some reason. Oh, okay. So we can't beat him here. I guess I have to clear the other beacons. Okay. Oh, I don't have the sword. Oh, okay, so he's invulnerable. I can't even... I'll have to go here. Oh, he's gonna chase me.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you have to explore the whole world as you're hunting the boss, or the boss hunts you. So it's definitely taking a lot of inspiration from Monster Hunter when it comes to bosses. But I think that's definitely the biggest thing that makes Voidigo kind of stand out. The whole boss system, for sure.
Yeah, it's exploration and, like, clear it before the boss hunts you. How hectic would these later rooms be once we're outside of the tutorial?
Very hectic.
Oh, yeah, because
definitely when you start looping as well, it's definitely very chaotic. That's why we also wanted to focus a lot on like the warning shapes and tells and all of that. So even though you might not be able to focus on every single enemy, you can still kind of see the big warning shapes everywhere that merge together. So you always know where to run, basically.
Oh my gosh. So one really quick thing I wanted to say was when I started working on this, I don't know, like when that's not something I knew when I started to work, but when I started like studying other roguelites and games, I saw that the most important thing in the game really was how well you could communicate that, danger is going to be coming from here. And one thing I really love about Voidigo actually is that some of the boss attacks, you clearly show where the collision of the boss is going to go. And I know that those collisions aren't pixel perfect, but from a game design perspective, they are so freaking important because it like tells the player, don't stand here, they're going to take damage, move away. And yeah, sure, like my artist friends will be like, but no, from a designer, it's so much, from a player user face and experience, it's just, you cannot not have it.
You just wouldn't be able to have a chaotic game without them, I think. We do have a setting to turn it off, or at least not as brutal of a chaotic game. But we do have a setting to like turn down the opacity or fully turn them off and everything like that if you're not into it.
Because like the difference between a hard game that challenges you and a game that you just want to throw your fist through your computer screen, I think the difference between the two is how well you as a designer telegraph things like, like that guy just ran really, really quickly across my screen, but I let you know, I gave you the warnings, I gave you the tools you needed to like avoid that. And if you choose to diligently not use that information, then it's really on you. And it
Yeah,
took me
for
a
sure.
while
I
to get
definitely agree. It's all about not making the player feel like it wasn't their fault that they died.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Headshot.
Wait, there are headshots in this game?
No, there
way.
wasn't.
I'm like, how did you program that? Dual collisions.
Well, I mean, if the eye
Nice.
flies out, it's
That's
a
a
headshot for sure.
Wow. Health jar, ammo jar. Let's get health.
Yeah, that's not gonna help you right now.
Yeah, I don't have... Didn't take damage.
You're too healthy.
I'm too good. Hold X. Oh, okay. So you don't accidentally press it. Okay.
Yeah, you can turn that off as well, or make the hold faster. Like, we're trying to add settings for everything, since everybody kind of wants their own thing.
Okay. Okay, so this would be the metagame system, where it's like, oh, once I have enough X, I can unlock these things. I have to actually work on that myself.
Yeah.
I need to...
Unfortunately, we don't have a tester build up on Steam right now. Otherwise, we could cheat you some.
I no worries. Okay, so how do I want to play? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so
Oh yeah,
activated.
so we have a starter power-ups as well. So you can start with different setups, basically. I haven't played Wally yet, so I'm not sure how you do it. I'm looking forward to checking it out though.
Oh man, honestly, like, have fun, have fun. Let's see the... Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay, another thing that... Oh man, this one is very interesting because... It's the inclusion or the choice of not having music in a game. I like it a lot because in roguelikes, they're going to be games that you're going to be playing for, like, it could be like your daily thing that you come after a hard day at work, you come down and you play. And you have to think about, what is the ambient noise? What are you going to be playing on a constant loop? Is it going to be like any song, no matter how good it is, no matter how catchy it is, it's going to be repetitive after the 10,000th time. So it's like your choice to just have rain sounds is one that I really, really like.
So in all the safe areas, we go with no music, but we also have this like dynamic music system as well, where each area has its own theme, kinda, and there's a peaceful version and a battle version of the music. So once you start fighting, like, the drums and the energy of the track turns up. So if you just stand here, for example.
Oh.
There's like, let's see, can we hear it?
I like that you can knock over these.
But yeah, you hear a little
like a
synths.
howl. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's starting to come in a little bit.
All right, let's see how the game is.
So there's just like very peaceful version of the track, and then as soon as an enemy sees you, it kind of bumps into the more energetic version of the song.
It's weird, okay. Let's back up here. Quick ammo to get armor. Oh, I need it. Yes.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Diaz.
Let's see if we can keep going.
But yeah, and now after the fight, if you listen to the music, it kind of goes back into the peaceful version. So we did a lot of work with, like, the dynamic music. I think it helps a lot with what you were talking about, where you playing a roguelite, you always hear the same little loop so much, you get so tired of it.
I talked to Jukio, the Nuclear Throne composer, as to what their approach was on Twitter a while back. And one thing that he told me, and then it stuck with me to this day, is that in Nuclear Throne, the player could die in the first 30 seconds, or he could like kill everything in the first 30 seconds. Like the run in the first, when you first start is usually pretty quick. So what ended up really, really working with him was he would have like a minute and 30 seconds of like really strong, fast, powerful guitar shredding. And then after that, he would like immediately fade to something that was low energy. And I like to think of it as a roller coaster where you have parts that are strong, you're going down, and then the coaster goes back up and it gives you a chance to catch your breath and kind of, like even in this roguelike, like having moments of like tranquility contrast the hectic moments, and those moments of tranquility are so important because with them, they like highlight the other things. It's like you have a piece of paper with a black dot, and it's surrounded by a lot of white. Because it's surrounded by a lot of white, it brings a black dot into emphasis.
Yeah, it's all about the contrast and making it everything work together, I suppose.
Yeah, and it ends up with a great flow state.
For the boss tracks in the game, they don't have like multiple versions, since the bosses, if you're fighting the boss music plays, but there's always like this part in the boss music that kinda has a bit lower energy as well, so you still get a bit of that contrast.
Okay, so it's not like 100% power all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Bonk.
What, am I about to die? Oh, I don't have... Oh, there we go. Yes.
Headshot.
Oh, health.
Oh.
Trade for bounce gel.
So this is one of our cursed pickups. This is basically you have to trade something to pick it up. So this one wants your laser weapon for a new power-up.
Well, my laser weapons has 37 bullets, and I only have...
Well, you could always go back to it later.
Yeah. Maybe trade it when I don't have...
Oh, you should have traded it.
Was it health? What's the bounce gel?
That's a power-up. It makes your bullets bounce on walls and stuff.
Hey Hassan, how are you? I'm with the... oh my gosh, I want to make sure I say your name right because I am not Axel. I am with Axel.
That's right.
He
did it perfectly,
kind of co-playing.
too.
We're co-playing our each other's games right now. I'm playing Voidigo, and we're kind of like, it's kind of amazing, dude. Imagine you work on the same project for years and years and years, and someone else works on something with the same like base
genre
material
kind of thing.
Yeah, genre, and you see that person run off with it with like their own set of inspirations, and it's so
very interesting just to talk about the different inspirations and design choices.
Yeah, right.
That separates the two games.
And I think what I love most is like how we, play to our strengths. Oh shoot, this bullet is... Okay, one thing that I really like too is the hit effects that you guys do when you like hit an enemy or kill them. They're like these quick dramatic spurts. I actually would love to see how you like animate these because oh dude, like hitting enemies, this shotgun blast, it just looks so clean.
Thank you.
God.
Yeah, Walter is definitely the one that's worked on these effects. It's especially for enemies, it can be a bit difficult to know exactly when they are dead because they tumble over and then fades into the ground color. So having a fast flash of light is kind of like how some games have an X when you kill someone, just the exact frame where you kill them. So you know when you can start aiming for someone else.
There's this other thing too I wanted to add as well, which is this inspiration came from Hotline Miami. Seeing these like over-the-top effects come out, like the parts. I don't know if you play that game, but
yeah, for sure.
Okay, you know how when you kill someone, the outside part of the house flashes, but only for a frame or two. And you can have like really over the top effects as long as they don't interfere or get into the way with like the main game loop, which is like moving, killing, like, oh, I felt like something happened, maybe with game feel, with hit freeze or something, but it didn't interfere or get in the way with my goal of like hitting, looting, and stuff. So there's going to be a lot of things in Wally where like I push stuff really over the top because it's, it gives it style, but it doesn't interfere with, the game.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should like.
It's definitely something we've been kind of trying to find a good balance where it doesn't make the game too hard to kind of keep the focus on the important parts. We'll definitely have to lower effects sometimes, like go back and lower the effects. One thing that Walter did that really helps with focusing on what's important is that all props in the game, they fade kind of into the background when you start fighting someone.
The crops?
Okay. Props. Like all the props in the world.
Oh, the props. I thought you said crops. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All the little farming crops. No, but so like those chairs and the table, they kind of fade into the background color as soon as you start fighting.
Oh.
To lower the contrast of them, so when they aren't important, you can focus on the enemies more.
I do the same thing with lighting. I have this whole custom lighting system made exclusively to. Well, the way I see it is.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Louise.
Oh,
Louis.
Oh, thank you for the raid. Yes, yeah. The way I look at it is, if you can squint your eyes while playing your game, and you can still like dodge bullets, understand what the game is trying to do, even if you're squinting or you have some, I don't know, Gaussian blur overlaid over your entire game and you can still play it, then I think it is, like the visual hierarchy is on freaking point, that's, like how much contrast there is between like, things like little things like outlines for, sprites of like how much the character, like enemies move just to like make the player know, like just look there.
Yeah, it's definitely the most difficult part, like the visual hierarchy of things. And thank you so much. Am I saying this right, Louise? Louis? I'm gonna say Louis.
Louis.
But thank you very much for raiding and the nice words. But yeah, that's definitely the part where we've been struggling the most. Kind of trying to add all of our little effect everywhere without making it difficult for the player to focus. And
yeah, exactly.
I definitely don't feel like we're fully fixed that issue, but I think we've added a lot of things that help with it. Because
It's like... Sorry, what?
No, but we definitely don't want to remove all the little effects. Yeah, I know the Discord stream is grainy. I don't know how to fix it. It's a connection thing. Maybe you could try. No, it was 720p, right?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, look, can I? Gameplay. Good thing we have a.
I think it's the Discord stream. It's just a bit low bitrate.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You were streaming in 720p, right? So it's not higher.
Let me see. I think I was doing it at the max. Let me see.
Yeah, maybe let's do 720p and then it will probably be better.
Yeah, I'm at 720p at 30 frame rate. At 60 frame rate.
Maybe let's try 30.
Let's see.
It can be a bit
helps.
laggy, but less grainy. Maybe that's
all right.
the better choice. We'll see. We'll see how it works out.
Oh, look at those gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I definitely do really like doing little code animations like this.
I like how the bar in the bottom just kind of like rotates. It's it's weird because it feels like there's a sort of like rule on how UI should move, and this is like the first time I'm seeing those rules get broken. It's, you know, like points for like being brave. I like it.
Thank you. It's less being brave and not being able to stop myself from animating everything, I think.
No, dude, whenever you do stuff like that, it gives it this beautiful like personality. I look at games and I see them more as people, right? Like, oh, this person is like, this game is this person, and this person knows what he is and knows what he isn't. And, you know, it's like things like Binding of Isaac or Hotline Miami, you know, like having these clear, consistent filters
the
or themes
personality of the style.
Yeah, and like everything gets filtered through that. The animations, the sounds, like everything. Like that's one thing I'm still trying to improve. Let's see.
Yeah,
wow.
It's been so nice working with both Robin and Walter because our vision it merges into one in a really nice way. Like everything kind of goes together, even though it's multiple people working on it. Oh, and this is both me and Boom are working in Game Maker.
Whoa!
Yeah, Dorito man.
Oh, this spell. Oh, I still have that health jar. Okay, so we can only destroy. Oh, look at those warning effects. Oh, they're.
Hell yeah.
Okay. No, look. This is peak game design. I freaking love it.
Thank you.
The fight itself is so hard. I like it, but it's hard, but it tells you exactly what he's gonna do. I could have dodged that.
We've also spent a lot of time working on difficulty modes.
Ooh. Okay, we got a little bit of health. Ammo's right there.
So everything where it comes to how long it takes for him to throw the rocks, the speed at which he throws the rocks, and how many, and all of that can be tweaked in difficulty settings. Well, it's not settings. I suppose it's more like what mode you start in.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and here's a little help UI. It's seen that you haven't stomped someone since the tutorial, so now it's reminding you about stomping.
Hell. I'll be honest, I wasn't really looking at it because the boss is there. Oh, but it's like keeping track of like how many
around until you
stops
stomp someone.
Okay, I like that a lot.
So we have all of these little reminder tutorials because we noticed, even though we have the tutorial, some people, I mean, since there's so many different systems, people forget. So there's like a sprint one and a stomp one.
Oh, I see. Good thing I conserved this one. Where'd it go? Maybe I...
What's up, Rock Wizard?
Let's see if we can go here. Hi, Silvez. How you doing? We're playing Voidigo with Axel.
On a Monday, nonetheless.
On a Monday. Oh, shoot. I ran out of bullets. Oh, I did. We're going to have to play hard mode.
We do have a lot of like underlying systems that make sure that you do get ammo or health when you need it as well.
Kind of like Half-Life. I do that a lot with health, but you know, it can't be too helpful. But it's one of the worst feelings in the world knowing that you don't have enough ammo at all.
Yeah. So we want it to be like a resource you care about, but you shouldn't ever have to beat a full area without any ammo, because that's not fun. And that was a little rare event as well, when the enemy drops their weapon.
Oh.
So you got his pickaxe.
I can take out their next quarter. Okay. Okay. Oof, okay.
We also have some systems where even if you have like no ammo and then there's ammo lying in a different room, then we teleport that ammo to you. So we don't accidentally give you too much ammo, but we just kind of move the ammo that you need right in front of your eyes.
You know, do you ever feel like the best amount of health and resources are like, you know, just enough that you have, you know, maybe like 50%, where it's enough where you have some, but you could always use more. But at that point, the game kind of like sort of stops helping you.
Yeah.
And it's up to the player to like try to like let them conserve stuff. Like that's sort of like the magic number for me too.
Yeah, that's kind of how we do it as well. There's just a chance, and it gets higher the less ammo you have. And then if there's already ammo lying on the ground, it reduces that chance drastically. So that if you leave like ammo, then you can go like, oh yeah, I left some back here. I'll just go back and pick that up.
If I... Oh.
But yeah, so ammo is definitely the trickiest one to get right. I'm not sure if we've fully found the right balance yet, but I feel like we're in a pretty good state. It does not change with difficulty, no.
Okay.
Right now, BOON is playing, the developer of Wall-E, the Wall-E's World.
Yes, that is I, Woon. Hello, how are you?
We're gonna be playing his game after he's played a bit more of Voidigo here. I haven't tried it yet, so we're doing some game swap first impression chat.
Yes, yes, it'll be cool. We'll be able to sort of like critique each other. Oh, is this
ask each other questions and kind of
system?
Figure out the reasoning and learn some new perspectives. And also play some fun games. Go. Isn't that the real reason?
Oh shoot, I guess I don't need ammo. You know, when designing melee weapons, and I noticed this, like, this particular pickaxe has like a little bit of time delay between when you press it and attacking. I really like that decision. It does remind me a lot of like Monster Hunter, because like it's like, oh, it's powerful, but the cons are here. You know, you like the con of using it is either maybe there's this interval where you are weak and you have to like account for that, or the problem, you know, it's like, you know, if you have this really strong weapon, what's the con of it? Like, first con would be you have to get really close and personal, which a gun would just let you attack from a reasonable safe distance. I think if it were up to players, they would just sort of like to fight with a sniper rifle in every single game, camp and like laugh at their opponents who do not have sniper rifles. But there's something different about, you know, like, for example, a sniper rifle and using that to kill a bear and being in the bear's face with a shotgun. And if you miss that one shot, you'll have to reload and you're going to die. You know, like the difference between those two feelings is like night and day. You know, you want the player to like risk themselves and put themselves in harm's way, because as a game designer, you're literally the devil and you're like trying to, you know, like, oh, it's strong, but you have to get in the enemy's face, which we know you don't want to. Haha. Yeah,
for the melee weapons, we definitely did get inspired more by Monster Hunter than Nuclear Throne, where we wanted to have like combos, like sequences of attacks as well, and then a lot of depth to each melee weapon basically. And more than anything, just kind of that heavy feeling of big melee weapons. I mean, this is a little one, but it can break walls.
You're gonna see this in Wall-E a lot, but I also, oh my gosh, like the ability to break walls is something that I actually turned that into an entire game design thing. You'll break ammo guards. Oh yes, I need ammo. I like that. I like how the weapons can get destroyed. Oh, it keeps them like on par with the weapons themselves. Oh, I actually stomped someone. Nice.
Yeah, one thing with the walls that I'm looking forward to is making power-ups that trigger on wall breaks. I think that's going to be a lot of fun to design. Right now we don't really have that much more than the destruction and the battle area changing. But it's definitely a big part. Uh-oh.
Oh! The music helped.
Yeah. Yeah, and even if you have the music off, there's a big sting, like a gameplay sting, when the boss enters your area, where it goes like boom. So even if you're listening to your own tunes.
Oh god, oh god! Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to stop this guy. No ammo. Okay.
Uh-oh, it's broken.
Okay, I can get out. Nice. Whew. Well, having to run while having no help. Oh, this is terrifying.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's definitely a very chaotic game.
Okay.
But that's why we wanted to have these areas as well, the safe areas, where you can just kind of go in and the music pauses and you can take a break and you can look over like what the resources do I need, you can read the descriptions and check up on stuff, kind of make a plan.
Let's see. Human bundlier. A simple concept, really. Bullets are placed in a row of belts that you can wrap around your torso for easy access. Can even wrap it on your arm or leg if you're feeling fancy. I always feel like these flavor texts are such a wonderful place for you to just like bring out your personality, have fun with it, and just really, really go ham. Let's see. Accelerator, modular increase range, and bullet velocity. You could, in theory, with enough of them, turn an everyday pistol into a hunting rifle. Are these are affecting? Okay, so these are affecting all of my weapons, right?
Yeah, or at least those two are affecting your ranged weapons.
Okay, let's see about this one. Stopping the heads of multiple foes charges the power of the anti-void within, and landing on the ground releases them. Okay.
So if you were to do like combo stomping, it's gonna charge up a big explosion. That's that's one of the starter power-ups for this character.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Yes.
See, that was a time where it teleported ammo from a different area to your area.
Oh.
So basically you had ammo lying around and it was like, okay, but you're stuck in this area right now. So I'm just gonna teleport this ammo to you instead. So it's one of those like underlying little...
I like it. It's like a little bit of extra help, but you know, as a designer, you have to do. But it like...
Yeah, otherwise you're just gonna get people having to kill with their broken weapons, and that's not really super fun for a long time.
Oh, and it like moves in a snake pattern.
Yeah, just a normal snake.
Dude, every time oh my gosh, so designing weapons, oh my gosh, I feel personally that whenever I make a new weapon or bring a new weapon into existence, I am constantly terrified that it is going to be stepping in the toes of another weapon in terms of design space. Like, oh, this weapon is strong in mid range, but it sucks in close range and it sucks in long range. This gun is crazy, but is really strong, but you have to constantly move and reposition to use the high DPS. This gun, you know, it's like, you know, like since I don't
you
do
don't
a lot
want
of the
it to
art
be.
of it,
You don't want it to just be an asset flip.
Yeah, it's like I feel like everyone has stuff like that, and it's oh my gosh. But then one thing I noticed is if you can like bring in something familiar and something that says, oh, it's a snake and it like moves in a snake-like pattern. It's like, oh, it fits really well with what I expect snakes to.
Yeah, this one actually has a chance when you hit your enemy that it spawns a snake that bites and poisons them as well.
I love that.
This is the little shopkeeper.
His animation is so fluid.
Thank you.
Oh,
he walks over and looks at the item.
This is tough. Oh, he's just looking and marveling, dude. This is all vector based, and he's just, oh god.
Oh yeah, you can break a vase on the left side there.
Wait, vases? Okay.
He gets angry. Oh, he also gets scared if you shoot at him.
Look, his eyes are huge. I love it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
He has
amazing.
a lot
It's
of
like
animations for sure. If you let him walk over by the item and then try to buy something now that you don't have enough money.
oh,
Yeah, he doesn't allow it.
find out so early that like one thing that it's weird. Maybe it's because I saw this in the Art of Screen Shake, but the you fill up your game with a lot of tiny little details, and those details are what people end up loving the game. I don't know if that's something you heard too, but it's like something that I really carry in my subconscious, and I know that, oh, this is like an extra bit of work that I'm going to do, but someone's going to look at that detail, they're going to really love it, and for that, like, 2 or 3 people that notice those details, they're going to be like, it's going to be their favorite game because of it.
Yeah. Also, it's the most fun part to work on. So it works out. Like, for example, if you keep shooting at him, he's gonna keep flinching while he's hunched over as well. So he's got another little animation for flinching while in that state. It's way too much.
It's so over the top, but it's
that's why it's so nice
so
with our
beautiful.
workflow, where we can just like make an animation like that in 5 minutes, because it's all puppet made.
Right,
So you get away with it.
What is the Rat King?
Oh, just a bunch of rats.
Oh my god, it's a bunch of... Oh wait, it's a gun?
Yeah,
Oh my
it shoots
god!
rats.
I didn't realize these are weapons. Oh my
Yeah, you got snakes and rats.
let's go. This is
Both
kinda
of those
fun, dude.
weapons have like a special on-hit effects as well. So if you see now he's got a rats biting him, and it's kind of like just a flared damage over time thing, but it's so much more fun because it's a bunch of rats.
Oh my god, they're just eating them
Yeah.
alive.
And the rats have like they have like 2 different systems, which is one that's just randomly going in different directions, and then they have a slight homing as well. So they feel like they are walking around randomly until they find someone and then starts going towards them.
Oh my gosh, no way. Did we...
Oh yeah, the rats fly down into the portal. Oh yeah, you haven't seen this
It's
yet.
partner now.
It's the second state. You might
we
need to
know how
run now
Okay.
with the sprint, like sprinting.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't need to run away, but just like use sprint to not get hit in the head.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't attack.
But yeah, the snake weapon also has some a special hit. See, there's snakes that bite and then poison. No! Well, well played.
That was a great run. That
Yeah.
was a great run. Oh my
Well
gosh.
played,
Oh,
well played. Do we want to switch over to Wally?
let's do that.
Hell
I think
yeah,
we've.
brother.
This is amazing.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh, it is. I'm gonna get some water really quickly.
Yeah.
One sec. We're gonna take a small intermission.
Yeah, let's take a little break. We'll be back in a little bit with Wally and the Fantastic Predators. See you soon.
This is a regular pony, and it will be given to a regular boy. Everything seems rather regular, but something is about to change that. Peachy.
Don't eat all of those. I need him for my beach pass.
Oh, there's my boy,
Oh, Papa, you got me a pony.
Here's the pony.
Oh, pony.
The pony galloped as quickly as it could, towing the boy's heart.
Oh! Watch out for the mud. Ah, pony, you made me dirty all over. Oh, thank you. Oh, pony, no, bad.
Any minute now.
Mom, I've been climbing that mountain all weekend. You promised chocolate pudding. No, not carrot. I'm gonna kill you, Mom. Pony. I'm sorry, Pony. Pony. You calling me a pony? Do you know what I just did? I climbed Mount Grimsmore. A pony couldn't do that. A pony couldn't do that. Ponies are weak. Pony! Pony! Stop calling me a pony! I want my chocolate pudding! What? I hate you, Mom! Pony? Oh, a pony! What are you gonna do? Ponies are weak! I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Oh, I'm hungry, Pony. Let's go get some peaches from Grandma. Yeah, okay. We can be there less than 2 minutes if we hurry up.
Welcome back, everybody. We're back. We're back with BOON. Back at it again with BOON.
Hello, everybody. I'm Boone. I made this game. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm sure we will. It's already super cute. I'm gonna play with a controller. Is that your preferred way as well?
Yes.
That's what's
Absolutely.
up. That's what's up. Oh.
All right. Now we're going to see how our tutorial, does with, Excel.
How's the audio levels? Are we hearing something?
Can bring this up a little bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna crank it. Oh yes. Do you usually have a specific?
Try 50. 50 would be pretty good. Yeah, 50 would be pretty good.
I like this little vignette effect.
Oh,
the
yes.
Wavy vignette. How's the audio for you guys? Maybe it should be a little bit lower. Wonderful transitions in the... Like how it kind of goes in like that.
Yeah, this was slightly inspired by the Persona 5
And it gets darker when you're going down in the menus. Does that mean it's more and more evil choices?
Yes, exactly.
So settings is almost the most evil choice you can make.
One of my favorite details here is every time you go down, the rotation offsets.
Yeah, it kind of zooms in a little bit.
And it freaks out the pixel perfect effect, and it looks, I don't know, just a little bit nicer because of it. I don't know why it does to me, but...
I'm also a sucker for like the pixel artifacts. As long as it's not like in the UI for too long, like if the settings text was a bit crooked constantly, it would just make it kind of hard to read. But if it's just like an effect on an impulse, it adds so much, I think. Audio is A-okay? Hell yeah, that's what's up. What's this? I have the Infinity LT to roll.
Yeah, you're gonna see the most important.
Oh yeah,
things.
that's interesting. You do have stamina.
Yes, you absolutely do.
Yeah. Because I talked about how we started with stamina and then decided to remove it. So this is very interesting to see how you managed to make it work in your game. Because we weren't able to on our side. But I think that's because of a lot of different, like we have a bit too many rules in Voidigo. So we decided to strip some of the rules away just to make it easier.
It's like a double-edged sword. The inclusion of limitations add design space that you can utilize, like stamina recharge speed, max stamina, stuff like that. And it's like you can eventually like things to upgrade as well, and it's a really important gameplay construct that I use with swords and stuff. I don't have breakability. I like everything uses the stamina.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like the little speed boost you get as well after it. Right?
Yeah, that's there because it adds a lot of depth because you have this maximum number of stamina rolls that you can do. There's a shadow on the HUD. But yeah, it's
the shadow of the speech
of
bubble.
The yeah, the speech bubble is on the ground, and it oh yes, I love that one. But yeah, it's as you get really good with it, you become really good at managing the stamina and beating levels really quickly. But in the beginning, you're just trying to like figure out the rules.
Yeah. I like the rumble feel of shooting as well. Feels very good.
Oh my, thank you. This is like, it's so important that the game
You guys
feels...
gotta test this out. You gotta buy this game and test it out on your controllers. Feel it in your fingers. This game is early access still, right? But it's nearing its final release?
I think I have one more update, and I think I'm kind of done. I mean, I feel like there's, like, the majority of the game is done, and
Yeah, you're ready to...
ready to go.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. We finally got some bees. That's something I want in Voidigo, but we haven't added yet. And I'm so happy to see it in here. Ooh! It changes like the ground. It burns up the ground. That's so cool.
It does, yes. It's very important to me that this level tells a story. It's like, oh, this is the story of me hitting enemies. And if you can look closely, you can see that the damage numbers, like on the enemies, kind of like fly out when you hit them. So it's like, oh, this is how much damage I did.
Oh, they fall on the floor? That's super
and they
funny.
just become permanent there on the ground.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that's a really nice hit effect.
It's so important that enemies are expressive. It's like, that's my thing. It's like, yeah, it may not be crazy good, but them emoting and reacting and feeling that they are alive is really important.
For my loot, is that my little gems?
Yeah. Now, you wanna gamble?
Small amount, 2% of losing it all. Of course. 4% of losing it all? I'll take that risk. 6% of losing it all? Yeah, now I'm done. I know when it's time to cash out. Get a bomb after 15. And this is you have some rarity colors as well, right?
Yeah.
And you're also doing the pick 3 thing. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I do so in the beginning.
I love the confetti.
It becomes very, very few. Oh yes, I love going over the top with stuff like this.
Wait, so you start with getting 3 choices and then you get less?
Yeah. Oh, and if you want to, if you press left bumper, I think you missed it in the beginning, but you can like throw a bomb where your crosshair is.
Oh yeah,
so
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, so these are kind of far, but
Which
it's
button
left
could that
bumper.
be?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I missed that one.
Hey, no
That's
worries.
the tricky part with having one tutorial room where you can kind of
Skip it.
continue
Yeah.
without doing it. But I mean, anyone would see the bomb.
The bomb icon, but
yeah,
it's,
over
there's,
there.
it's not like
So-
it's forcing them to do so. And if they like go through an entire,
Okay,
they
I'm
can
gonna
go through
do
an
it.
All right,
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
8%. Let's go. Let's go.
So I can go to Chicken Land, Treasure Land, or back to the tutorial.
Question.
No,
It's
I'm
up
just
to you, It's
kidding.
up to you. It's up to you. Let's figure out.
I'm not
Branching
keeping up
path
with chat. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go to treasure. Of course, I want some treasure. Oh, is it the big mouth?
I love that Netflix show.
Is that what inspired this scene?
No, not Big Mouth. I think Undertale was actually the biggest. It's what the game that got me into making games, and having end characters that are kind of like part of you, and you can just when you write them and you feel like, oh, this is exactly how I would talk in this context. So it's I don't know, just like a part of me that I am.
Yeah, that's fun.
Don John, and like 5% of people get that his name is a pun for dungeon.
Yeah, I didn't get that yet.
Oh, yes,
But I'm sure with some time.
some more people will get it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the Undertale feel here. Now, what is this? A curse. Skip curse? What's the downside to skipping curse? I'm gonna skip the curse, of course. We'll
Tells
see.
you there.
Oh, did it tell me what the downside was?
Yeah. There's only upsides to get I mean, like the downside is that gets harder, but on the bottom there's an upside that says, you're going to level up more often, so you can get more choose 3 options.
Yeah, I missed
But
that.
yeah. It's I probably need to make some more.
Yeah, it's always difficult. Like the tutorializing part is by far like
Yeah.
such a difficult part. We've been struggling a lot with that one as well.
Right? You have to put
But
in
I mean,
UI stuff. Oh, sorry, what?
No, but like usually the player gets it eventually. It's just so painful when you see a streamer.
No, it's painful the first time you see it. Oh, and I don't say this anywhere, but when there's no enemies, you have unlimited stamina, so you can just roll around here.
Oh, so what's the little guy? The stamina guy?
Oh, yeah, it's your UI meter. I just like having eyes everywhere.
Oh, of
'cause
course,
I'm a
of
big
course.
Mario fan. The emotes, if you run fast, I love it.
I wish I could get to these.
Yeah,
I do like the birds. We definitely have some birds in Voidigo as well. You didn't get to see them. They are in the world after the one you were
Aw.
playing. But that's also a part where we kind of probably added too much like states to them, where they can get angry and they can get scared and they can get hurt. Oh, I got fast bullets.
Yeah, it's so I can explain that mechanic a little bit. So if you get 6 combos or more, you go into your super attack states where you're shooting faster. And this to maintain it, you have to keep killing enemies and moving fast to them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
So you
it's-
get an incentive to get in there and be aggressive.
Yes, yeah, and just because I would look at Nuclear Throne a lot and seeing like the best, like the most optimized strategies, and all of them were, attack from behind cover. Oh, no worries. First enemy, Axel.
Oh,
First
how does it know?
We're using the Steam API thing to get your name.
Oh, I thought it
Just
hurt
to
me.
freak out there.
Oh my
It's
god.
a Game Maker extension where we listen into your microphone.
We look at your webcam and we can see your ID lying on the table.
Good rooked.
Ooh.
Nice, nice, nice.
Thank you. Whoa!
Ooh.
I'm doing it. I'm gaming. Oh no, I stopped gaming. Huh? Oh. This is bad for me. You don't have any ammo in your game, or do you?
Not with this weapon.
Ah.
There are like other weapons, but those do consume ammo. This one doesn't. Nice.
I love the the MIDI hits. When you get a combo,
Oh
like
yes,
that classical.
orchestral here. Yeah, orchestral hits. Orchestral hits. Yeah.
It's very charming. He's doing it.
There we go.
He's
There we
gaming.
go, dude. Look, this.
Oh, and it was just a little man inside all along. Yeah, I definitely hear the Persona vibes in the music as well. Like that funky piano.
Void states in Wally reveal. Lol.
It's all the void. It was a little man over here. Bonus bomb. I like the feeling of getting whipped when I pick something up.
Oh yes, it's just so over the top ridiculous, but I love it.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should. He does ask for it. Wait, I get a pepper when I level up?
When you level up, get half an apple, which restores half a heart. That's the thing that the box gave you. Yeah.
Wait, how many things do I get to pick here?
You could choose 2 things here in total. So, yeah. Different runs, you can choose something else. No in-game sound.
Wait.
Wait, can you not hear something, Dave? Let me see.
Oh, on your side? Are you getting it in Discord?
I am hearing it on Discord. Let me see.
But yeah, it's super charming so far. I really like it. I definitely see like all the small polished like code animations. It really adds up. It makes you feel like there's so much to look at. I think that adds so much to a repeatable game like this. Where you always have something new to look at.
Hearts where you took damage from, right there.
Yeah, they are lying on the floor.
Like this entire room really does tell a story. It's like, oh, I fought the antlion. Those are the damage numbers I knocked out. The enemies I cleared, and it's it's in Nuclear Throne. They do kind of, you can't see the corpses, but I like pushing that to an extreme, I guess.
Yeah. No, having you can see where you've been. But you're doing the thing where it's like one room at a time, right? Kind of like Nuclear Throne.
I don't know how to do the persistent thing like you guys do. So but I just roll with it. I mean,
I think it definitely works well in this game.
Yeah, it's like a limitation. I just kind of like went, oh, okay, let's just make the best possible game with this limitation.
I think it adds a lot to the arcadey feel of it.
Yeah, it's like,
like an arena.
Like an arena, or plus you have your, set number of bombs, and you're like trying to get the most amount of value for them per floor. You're like, is this the best place to use a bomb, or should I wait until I go into the next one? And it's like, oh, loss aversion. What if I don't get the best possible floor? Maybe I'll get it next floor.
So one thing that I'm noticing is the camera is always centered on your character.
You can change that with the mouse if you want. You get the traditional nuclear throne style one. It used to
in
be
which
that
way?
If you use your mouse right now, you'll see that just move your mouse. You can
Oh,
just sort of,
okay. It's just for gamepad. That's interesting.
the reason I did this is because, okay, well, it happens. It's easier to see when you're running really quickly, but it's very important that the camera doesn't lerp and stuff. It's very important you see the end. Okay, because like if the camera starts dragging behind or you start moving the camera way too much, it creates this little amount of jitter that occurs when you're rotating really quickly, and it's very important that the player is easily able to like understand like, oh, where am I going to get attacked, who's the most relevant enemy. I have this sort of like whole system where if a fireball is going to be in the same path as Wally, then the sound of the fireball gets louder and it uses a directional sound to try to like warn the player even more that, hey, you know, you're getting attacked from this direction, do something about it, you know. It's
I think the drawback of the whole of that system is that you're not able to see as far with gamepad. We definitely have been like tweaking and trying to find a good alternative for that in Voidigo, like where you don't get where you don't get like nauseous, but you still get to see as much as if you were to play with mouse and keyboard. You got a little melee attack on this button.
Yeah. Oh, that's after defeating the fox lion.
Oh, okay.
It uses the stamina.
Drinking. Oh, drinking.
Oh, you got the hold X. You got the hold X. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys something that only Axel will hear for the first time. Like no one else besides Axel actually knows this.
Okay.
But okay, so the potions of mystery can give a good and bad effect, and for the longest time, it used to be a 50-50% if it was a good or bad thing. But I noticed that PA players started to really avoid these potions like the plague.
Oh,
because
okay.
it's like, so I switched up the percentage chance a little bit higher in the beta branch. Saw that, you know, people who were playing Wally for the first time start liking the potions a lot more. But one thing I did to like really hit the nail in the coffin to get people to drink them more is to the first time you boot up Wally, there's no save. You know, like you go through tutorial and everything. The first potion you drink will always be good, and then after that, there's a chance it'll be bad or worse. But
we actually have a similar system like that as well, where you didn't get to see it, but after you beat the first wall, there's like a transition room, and there's a monster you can feed with cash. It's kind of like a gambling machine kind of thing, where you feed it, kind of like the hole in the ground thing. But the first time you feed it, you only have to feed it twice for you to get the reward, so that new players don't get dissuaded from using it.
Yeah,
like those little cheaty things are so important to.
Yo, you know, I think it's like a first impression, right? It's like,
for sure.
I had a good first impression drinking this potion. I'm more inclined to do it
now
in
I'm gonna
the future
do it again. And even if it's bad the next time, like I know that it can be good.
Otherwise, it's like, oh, every time I drink one of these potions, it's always a bad thing. Like, after drinking the first one, you're like, oh, that feels terrible. I'm never going to touch these again. And then the player gets, like, sort of cheated out of this, like, oh, you know, like, oh, you might really enjoy this, but you started out with a bad taste in your mouth and you're not willing to try it again. It's like, oh, yeah. This is my favorite dungeon in the entire game. I don't know if I'll be able to design something as clean as this. It's because there's two enemies, the tarantulas that lay down the spider webs, and the dragons that light the spider webs on fire. It's just so cleanly designed. It's like,
oh, I'm getting walled.
oh,
this spider is messing me up.
Yeah, these tarantulas are just laying down webs and they're killing. Got this. I believe in the Axel.
Dude, no worries. You think I haven't fought a bunch of spiders and dragons before?
Like,
He's gaming. He's gaming.
these enemies are so weak. Oh, and
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And I got the to drink again.
Oh, yes.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna drink. Oh, so is this like I'm drinking half of it every time?
He's just
There's
regurgitating.
I spit it back in. No one else is ever gonna like this one. No, it was a bad one this time.
No, it was a bad one.
Hey, but that's fair. Not every. Of course, I was mostly drinking my spit. Of course, it's gonna not heal me. Maybe this one.
Oh, does he do it? Does he do it?
Never drink again. Hey, when you don't
like how
spit
you were
it back
prepared to
in,
do it.
when you don't spit it back in, it's much tastier. There's a little tip for you guys in the chat when you're drinking
There's-
mystery potions.
There's this other thing I do with the potions as well. Every time you get a bad choice, I increase the likelihood that the next one's going to be something good. Just so that you don't get like a really bad streak of bad choices, of bad options going by.
Yeah, that's
So-
smart.
Yeah. Oh, this one, it's a lot of webs here.
Oh my god! I love the fire spreading.
It's like, you know exactly what's gonna happen, and it's up to you to like get out.
Yeah, the elements are so much fun to play around with in games.
There we go.
So if I were to just hold down the shoot, it's not gonna auto-aim at the enemy, right?
There's this like it's trying to like find the angle for it, but it has this 20 degrees of if there's an enemy between like 20 degrees and that enemy is the closest to you, so it doesn't like target an enemy that is like across the room, because it's like, oh, both of these enemies are in 20 degrees, so I'm going to target the one that is in the other, I don't know, like, across the room.
Okay.
That one's not relevant, it's just the one that is closest, because,
I think
causes the biggest threat.
the reason why I prefer like the slowly moving the aim towards the enemies is mostly just because I have like some thumb issues, so I prefer to not use the stick as much as I can. But that's probably a lot of the reason why we went with the design we have in Voidigo. The nearest enemy. Oh, the goose. Hey, thank you for the raid. Triple Jump
Hey.
Games.
Hello, hi Kalazor, how are you?
Kalsor.
Thank you for the host.
While shooting left. That's interesting. I want more bumps. How's it going? It's going well. We're playing each other's games for the first time, having a chat and sharing the first impressions.
Oh, hello Kalazor, and you're doing
Good
good.
fun. Good fun.
Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, Kalazor.
Oh, this is a shop.
They just happen dynamically here because I don't ever want to take the player outside of this like game screen. There should never be like any UI elements that like cut from this. It's like everything always happens from here.
Yeah, we actually did like the power up when you choose 3 power ups. The first iteration was a little menu window that popped up. But we didn't like it for that same reason, where it took you out of the game, and it was also annoying when enemies were around and you were in a menu and you had to get out of it real quick. So we're definitely aiming to have everything in the world as well. It's easier to develop as well, so it's a win-win.
It's it's I guess there would be like great moments to have like a UI thing, it's like, oh, but I don't know. It's just personal preference. I think that's something that I like.
Yeah, for sure. Uh-oh. Spooky ghost man? I love these little birds. And the dancing shrooms. So how often do you change world? Like
3 floors, and then we give you a new one, and it's like, good luck, hope you like it. That's pretty much how it.
I've seen this guy.
Designs.
Whoa!
My favorite design is this guy.
Does he not like getting messed with?
Oh,
oh my god! What's? Oh!
Those things trap you. Yeah.
This little guy does not respect my personal space. Does he insecure you when he touches you?
Yeah, you don't want to touch him. You definitely don't want to touch him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch him. I weren't super enticed. Anyways. So what was going on with like when the camera got stuck? Was that the
yes.
little
those were
portal?
the vortexes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Those
okay.
things like lock your screen in place. So I was like studying Isaac and all these, game stuff, and one of the greatest things about those games is your camera is like in this constrained space. And when you play Voidigo or Wally, one problem could be that, there's a lot of enemies that just spawned right there on the right side. So your natural thing to do is you want to just get out of the way, find cover, and get back to safety. But when you do this, it also kind of like, the fun thing about these games are the, like seeing the pattern of bullets, in place, and you're...
I drank away my money.
My money. But yeah, it's like the funnest thing about these type of bullet hells is really like seeing bullets on screen and then like in your brain going, how am I going to sort of like weave myself through these bullets? And in, like one thing I do about in the generation I do to like make it more likely that you can find cover is that like they're in, like if you go down, you'll see that sometimes they're just these like single blocks sticking out. And their entire purpose is to like, there's like a lot of bullets. They can give you like a little place to hide sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just, yeah. But yeah, those like portals kind of like constrain you so that you are in this sort of like instant arena, and the ghost who, is moving towards you, the arena's trying to trap you into.
Is this all the stuff I have on me right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is everything you've gotten. And this is where I have my little flavor text.
Oh, yeah. I love the text animation.
Thank you.
So what does select do? Is that like my last actions or last?
Yeah, these are your last items that you got here,
okay.
and
like a little log.
Yeah. For screen real estate, I don't show everything because it's like just the most relevant items, and you can still find them in your stuff menu.
It's Ghost Man.
So.
Doom-be-doo. So if I shoot the snail, I get stuck, right?
No. It's the vortexes. They just you'll see when they spawn in. They start out in this sort of like sleep state, and then when they wake up, they try to trap you. It's not the snails now.
So what is the dark thing about the around the snail?
It's just lava that he makes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like an area denial snail.
Yeah, it's area denial ability. There's eventual curses that make them move really fast. Those are the vortexes.
Oh,
that
no,
try
I see it.
Lock your screen, yeah.
Oh.
So now you have this insta bullet hell thing with this ghost slowly moving towards you, and you have to like.
And I like that the vignette changes. Does
it's
it
like
hurt
this
you?
living, breathing thing. The vignette doesn't. No. Just. Oh, now the bear is.
He's been eating bees.
Yeah.
He's been eating too many bees. Oh, he's angry. Oh, thank you, Petrix. Is he a big baddie?
Yeah, he's gonna charge. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, this ghost definitely makes it interesting.
Nice.
You don't spawn a lot of weapons, right? I haven't found a weapon yet.
I do, but they
I've just been unlucky.
Yeah, you can find. You can also choose a weapon when you defeat a boss.
Oh, okay.
Or you can also get a weapon throughout the runs, but it's. Here's how I look at it. Maybe you find like 1 or 2 weapons throughout your entire run, and that's fine. Because like you do want to like hide content as the player goes through his game. You kind of want to say, hey, if you want to see everything, try again. Maybe you find this weapon and you're able to put in a bunch of add-ons to make that weapon really, really strong. But that's a very rare occurrence.
How do you hide your content? Like, do you have to unlock it?
No. There's just, honestly, you go through a series of different like branching paths, and it says, oh, it seems like you're trying to go for this type of run, and more of this will appear.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I try to like, you get to choose to, eventually you just realize that this branching path lets you find weapons. This one lets you find add-ons for the weapons. It's just something that,
Oh yeah, it's basically just that you have that much content that, like, you're not supposed to see everything because there's so much, and you only spawn that much.
It's that more like you're the same idea that you have with the not telling the player what each item does until you choose it, right? You're kind of like, oh, I wonder what this path will be, and then you go and you're like, wow, okay, that's quite nice, and you do it again, and it makes the first run kind of nice. There's this exploration thing to it.
Ooh. Yeah, that's interesting, because I know we've from the start we were very like certain that we didn't want to lock things from the pool, kind of, how Bind of Isaac does it, for example. Since we wanted everything to be like the run to be have all the content, so that it's as different each run as possible.
Try destroying those chests really quickly. Get those chests really quickly.
I will.
It's because I know. All right, good.
Oh, what happened?
You'll see here. Just want you to be as prepared as possible. I do hide a little bit of content, but the things that I hide are just like, it's this thing that is very hard to use, but it would, for a beginner to have this straight out, they might not be able to use it straight away. But someone who's playing the game for quite a bit of time, and they like, this is like finally something that can challenge. Yeah.
We do it in a similar way, where the most game-changing power-ups are starter power-ups for different characters. So you have to unlock new characters to play with those power-ups.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I think it works pretty well. Adding new characters is something pretty recent to us, so we're still like trying out ideas, but I feel like it's been making for an interesting design. I really like the rim light on the bear ass. It's very beautiful.
Thank you. It's just a lot of lighting effects to make for the pixel art.
Ooh!
Look. Oof, okay, good luck.
Oh, that's interesting. I really want to know how you made the wall effect. That's so cool.
Thank you. It's you know, yeah.
Maybe I should get to him. Oh my god. Is this because I opened those chests?
No. You already used it once, but use a sword. Use a sword. Right.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
This was the hardest thing to teach to people because it's there's a sword thing. So I like have a slow bullet that kind of like tells you, and I'm like here, and I'm like, oh, it's still not enough.
Yeah, one thing you could do is you have to do like the button prompt for the 3 first ones, maybe.
The 3 first ones? Yeah, I think I might do that, yeah. There we go.
Gaming. No! I didn't game good enough. That's super fun. Man. I love these effects. This is so cool.
Yeah, these are like honestly, this is like, you know, you're on it's a slow day. You're like, you know, just add a bunch of little shader effects.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I have still to do any shader work. It scares me too much.
Oh yeah, it is very, very terrifying. At least the first time.
Maybe I'll be brave enough one day.
It's definitely the thing that like helps separate your game, especially like.
What's change run?
That doesn't work right now from this menu. It's from this menu. You can just click Get Me Out of Here, and you can see the hub menu if you want to see.
Oh, nice. Oh. Not yet, backpack guy. Wait, you can change your resolution from the world?
Yes.
That's fun.
Oh my god, it's this, I just wanted to see if I just want to do it, why not?
Yeah, I mean, that's fun. I'm not gonna do it. I think it might... Oh, it's nighttime in here? Or it's like inside? Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, you can check out the cool fog and shader stuff to see how it affects the game.
Ah.
These are regular Game Maker games with shaders off, and with my game, you get to see the rim lights, that light kind of like mixing with the round and stuff.
We have a similar system as well with light mixing, but it's shader stuff. I'm sure this is a bit more highbrow.
Yeah, it's oh, these are.
I know this guy. Of course. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Correct. Oh.
I didn't know how to program roguelites at all. I was really terrible at it.
Oh, what's up, Matt?
Hi, Matt. How you doing?
Is it okay if I join?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, why not?
If you don't make fun of me. Oh, skins as well?
Yeah, you don't have any right now, but yeah. It tells you that, oh, you can get more skins.
I'll play one more run. Does that sound good for you?
Go for it, go for it.
I want to play one more. Yes, backpack man. Oh, that's a fun way to do it. Little boat.
And application surf, yeah. It's just, I don't know, I thought it was pretty fun.
Oh, oh yeah.
It leaves us looking at-
Bingdom is working on reworking lasers so that they are using the. Well, wait, it closed down. Did I not understand it?
Oh yeah,
I thought I
leaving
was
the
going.
game. It was like ending this. Yeah, it was closing the game and stuff. Yeah, it was.
I was thinking it was
worries.
placing me on the run. I misunderstood. There we go.
No, never mind.
Backpack guy tricked me.
You went through it.
Yeah, tricked me good.
This game is a lot
Whoa!
of those small charming things as well. It's great.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Matt, have you gotten have you ever been able to reach the spider any chance? Or how far have you gotten? Or have you even played it?
I've managed to that like world where everything is like black and white. It's like only the outlines. I've made it there on hard mode, but
Nice.
I keep dying somewhere around there.
I used the thing to get free chests. That's fun.
This is like something that I kind of like found out of accident, and I'm like, wow, this makes the whole game better. I'll
Yeah,
just keep
there's
it.
so many things when you do like dynamic systems like this where you don't design it, but it's so much fun when they work together.
Yeah, like I always try to like kind of push the chests like close to the walls to try and like hope something comes out that will explode the walls for me and everything to get more chests. It's it's like a little game of its own.
I was actually looking at the Nuclear Throne expansion mod, and the way it sort of I saw that the chests were like on the walls. I'm like, that is an ingenious idea. So I just put them in Welly, and I was like, I noticed that the bombs can like break the walls, and it like adds this like, what if I have a dedicated bomb button? And I'm like, wow, no, this is like a resource that I have to manage. It feels really, really nice, and it all started because of that expansion mod.
Yeah, that expansion mod is kind of crazy.
Yo.
I got some homing.
Nice.
I love a good home. Also, do you only get the cursed choice once per run?
Yes, it used to be every other floor, but I've reduced it to one curse per run.
Yeah.
There are curse shops that you can intentionally go to, but that has to be your choice. And the reason why it's done this way is because, like there's like maybe I think there's like 12 curses right now, and it's honestly not that many. But because there's only one per run, it like like this is the run with choice this.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah.
As well.
It's weird because it does pain you. You're like, I made all this content, I can't show it. But like, it's better for the whole genre. It's like, I remember in the beginning, bosses had their own arenas, but putting them within the rooms, there were like some rooms with generators with a lot of cover, and that made certain bosses stronger or weaker. And if it's just like the same boss arena, then it doesn't have that same. It just doesn't feel that kind. Oh, you're able to level up here because you chose the curse. Nice.
The little present? Ooh!
Oh, because you chose the curse, you got enough experience to level up.
Oh, now I get it. Ooh. Oh, it's shooting me.
The curse.
Now I get it.
The curse, yeah. All bombs will do that.
Is this a good thing?
There you
yes. It's a good thing.
Extra money.
I need to get the mystery gift, of course.
It's extra bombs.
Extra bombs. Now I can shoot myself again.
We're gonna sell more.
But yeah, I'm a bit. I like the idea of curses that change, like that adds little gimmicks to enemies. I think I really like. What I'm not super into are curses that take away from the player.
Yes. Oh god, those are horrible.
Yeah,
it's
like you're slower, or you have less fire rate, or you have less stamina. Like those kind of curses that just lower the game feel, I have a little pet peeve with. But this one where the bomb shoots fire, that's super fun. I like that.
I personally really like curses that like change like some integral rule of the game. Like, oh, now the behavior of this element will change permanently for this thing.
Yeah.
I think.
So I definitely think it's a good idea to not have a lot of curses, because as soon as you try to get a lot of curses, it's very easy to accidentally strip away something that makes the game feel good.
Oh man, let me tell you about some of the curses that I was just trying different things, and this one of them was whenever enemies were inside of grass, they were invincible, and it was like you had to roll in the grass or cut the grass first, and it just didn't work. Yeah, the grass and boxes are these sort of like background elements that you just ignore and don't care about, but I always try to push like, oh, maybe an item makes it so that whenever you're standing on grass, you do more damage or something like that, and it brings this background element that you don't care about into the foreground, like the nuclear throne thing. Oh yeah, this enemy shoots meteors.
Oh, it's the big cat?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh
It's
my
so
god.
crazy.
I have like this pet peeve. I need to make sure the enemy like does something that another enemy doesn't do, and it's oh god, like this one I love because he's like, but eventually I feel like I run out of ideas.
Yeah, that can get tricky.
Ugh.
One way we do it in Voidigo is where the grunts use weapons, so they have similar attacks to the player, and the player can pick up their weapons and use them, which is an interesting way to add new weapons to the game and enemies at the same time. But it's definitely not as interesting, but that's why we add special enemies as well. So we get a nice balance of a lot of different enemies, but not every single one is a new thing to learn.
Oh.
Is Matt the best gamer at your game as well?
I doubt it.
No!
Oh man.
Okay, I'm gonna do one last.
Alright.
One last. Just 5 more minutes.
In this next update, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. I have like 100 of these loading screen messages. I don't want you guys to ever see like the same one in the same month. So there's so
Is it
many.
actually loading during them?
It's the dungeon is generating really quickly, and
Yeah.
there's no like intentional 2 seconds you have to wait. No, it's just as soon as it's generated, it just throws you in there. But I noticed that there was this like a little bit of time where, it was generating it as fast as possible, but I could show a message or something. Yeah, I feel like everything should be invisible. Like generate as fast as possible, get to your dungeon as fast as possible, like see the item description as fast as possible,
Yeah,
the game should
like
always
loading
play as
screens.
fast.
Loading screens in Game Maker are so tricky since you don't have like the multi-thread where you can load on one thread and then show something else on the other thread. So we just hide them in full screen, like black or something. But yeah, I do like loading messages. I'm not sure how to do it in a smart way in Game Maker, where like the text is not lagging since it's loading in on the same thread.
That's nice.
Oh, don't I have? No, that was last round. Yeah, sure. I'll have 2 good drinks.
Matt, I hope you like all this like beautiful upgrade art. It is like,
Yeah, it's super nice.
It's really good.
Bombs.
Oh, he's getting all the bombs.
Yeah, I'm getting bombs for days.
One really nice thing that this bomb system had was that the big thing was what's a word? It's like this gives you this much needed break, and then like when fights get super hectic, this sort of like weird mini game we're trying to figure out where to get the most amount of value. It feels like it's nice. It's like this other part of your brain where you're like, this choice, what gives you more value? I don't know. And then when you are in game, you're like, flow state, instant. That's
that's interesting. Yeah, these are the kinds of curses I can get behind. For sure.
Oh, this is just for this floor. Yeah.
There's also this guy that sometimes shows up and he's like, I'll give you something, but this for like one floor.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, the television. He's like, hey, I'll give you a shit ton of cash, but in exchange, you cannot roll until the next boss fight. And it's because boss fights are required to, like, you need to roll to beat a boss.
Yeah.
But you don't really need to roll in, like, here, right? And I noticed that the game is actually way funner when you don't have the roll ability. Ooh. And, it forces you to look at the terrain that the game gives you and try to figure out how I can use that terrain to my advantage. Yeah. And when you have the inclusion of a roll or jump or some kind of invincibility button,
there he is.
It's like a hammer that you can use to fix every problem.
Should I do it?
It's that one. It's only for the next floor, so it's not that bad.
So what's his thing? Is he a psycho?
He's a psycho.
Is he a damn psycho?
He's a damn psycho.
This guy's a psycho?
Jesus Christ.
Just
Tell us a damn psycho. I guess that's fair. That's a good character to have in your game. A damn psycho. Is there any secret?
From design, this guy's like the Risk of Rain 2 shrines. But yeah. Brother's a big fan of those games, and he's like, Oscar, you should play this. Oh, damn, that's unlucky.
Yeah, well, such is life when it comes to bombs.
Bombs for a bomb.
We also have a Shrine of the Mountain kind of thing where you have to fight another boss. Like there's 2 bosses in the world.
Oh, 2 bosses at the same time?
Yeah, it's pretty chaotic. But it's also interesting since they can be in different areas, or they can work together if you linger too long.
I'm honestly really curious as to I wanted to play Voidigo again and see how you do the it's like an entirely different game because you have these persistent rooms that are interlocking with each other. I find myself having to conserve health in this one room, but then it's like this thing where I have to remember where it is and I have to go back to it. You're like, oh, that's kind of a problem. So maybe you can just move that ammo when you need it here. Yeah, which is nice.
Because not everybody is gonna have super full remembrance of every resource they left behind.
Yeah,
but it's only if you're actually locked in the room.
Oh, I like that.
So if you can escape, then it's not gonna give you it, because then you should just go get it yourself. But if you're locked in, it helps you out. But only on it only brings it over if there was a chance for a resource to spawn. So basically, when breaking a lootable or when killing an enemy. So it's not gonna give you it for free either.
Yeah, because then you're introducing new ammo into the design space, and it's oh, now there's a way for players to get unlimited ammo now. Great. That's unfortunate.
And there's also a way to make it consistent, you only get resources from these sources. So instead of oh, now I randomly got health, but since we spawn it when you would get health normally, it doesn't add like a extra confusion.
Bosses in Wally are designed in such a way that they're sort of like gatekeepers, and you're not allowed to progress if you don't show mastery over a certain skill. This guy is like prevents you from going forward if you don't show like mastery over the roll ability and invincibility. It's like, oh, it's such an integral
The
skill.
wall ability?
The roll.
The roll,
invincibility.
yeah.
Yeah. He like chases you, and it's like if you don't use your roll to run past them, you kind of like you
he's
take damage
faster than you, so you have to.
You have to roll. Yeah.
We have an enemy like that in the second world where their attack you have to sprint. So that's usually where people get
Destroyed?
destroyed and reminded. I saved Aldi.
The sword is good stuff.
Ah, yes.
Sword is also the same button as X, so because you're kind of used to pressing it, you're like,
Oh.
and then, yeah, you got
I
a
was
couple
like,
stuff.
he said X. I press X.
Oh my gosh,
Let's see what I got.
So you got a quest,
A bomb bag.
a bomb bag, and a quest. And here's how the quest works. You can hover over it on the top left, where it's under the health.
Can you do that with gamepad?
Right now there isn't.
Okay.
Something I need to do, unfortunately. But you, after dealing 150 damage, you get 5 bombs, and then it's.
So that was one of the things I picked up.
Yeah. You got the quest and the bomb bag. So,
Bombs.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, you get to see it. Oh, well, I think it was my mouse was still there or something.
Oh yeah. There you go.
I like the bomb explode effect. It's very very Zelda. Yeah,
Oh, thanks.
very fresh. So, am I the bad guy?
Yeah, you're the evil guy.
Yeah.
This is the Undertale, you're killing everything.
We should be talking.
We definitely have that in Voidigo as well, where it's like, am I just walking into people's world and killing them?
Oh, right? Like the philosophical reason of
Yeah.
like, oh man,
Am I the
what am
bad
I
guy?
doing here killing people? The void itself is just trying to defend itself against this sort of like menace trying to go in.
Yeah.
I could tell you about Wally, or there's this assist mode that I have where you can give yourself invincibility if you just want to like walk through the normal ending if you want to just see all the content.
Should we?
But it's up to you. I could also tell to you how the game and like the story of the game if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, okay, so basically that little backpack guy, he's like your best friend, and he saw that you weren't feeling very well, so he took you on this boat to this island, and his friend Don John, and set up this sort of they all made this roguelike for you to get your mind off whatever struggle you at home. And that's it. Everyone's in on it. Everyone's like just trying to give you a good time while you deal with whatever issues you have.
It's just a friend's adventure.
Yeah, everyone's just like trying to help you out with whatever you're dealing with. They don't know what you're dealing with, but they're trying their best.
Oh no.
You're gambling.
Oh, and gamblers always win. Remember? That's what I learned from the hole in the ground I was digging before.
I always lose when I get that one. I always dig too many times.
The hole?
Yeah. I'm so greedy. I'm like 14% is not that much. Oh, there goes all the money.
Yeah. It's a fun mechanic.
With a fire.
It's a really fun combo, the dragons and the spiders.
Yes.
By themselves, they're weak as heck, but when you combine these two, oh god, are they terrifying. And it's like the type of design that I strive for.
Yeah, to find like a good dynamic combo.
Yeah, right? It's like the entire game is really just you trying to get a synergy between items. So why shouldn't the enemies also synergize amongst themselves? Is my thought process. Ooh, you got a really good one.
Yes.
I gotta get damage.
Oh, you're really gonna want like that one.
This one?
Yes.
That one is
Plus
effectively
one
double
bullet
damage.
chaining to current weapon type. I'm not sure I understand it.
It could word it differently.
What does it do?
It gives you
You'll
chance.
see.
Yeah,
I'll see.
you'll see. You'll see.
Ah, blue bullets.
They're blue. That's all.
Now I
it does.
get-
That's all it does. Yeah.
You guys
Changes
love
your
blue
color.
so much. It's crazy.
It's just better than 15 damage. I'm sorry. The color,
Yeah,
man.
no, I get that. If you like blue, there is nothing that truly can stop you, is there?
Now, I'm sure you'll notice next level what the blue will do for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy already, so.
I constantly think about like having to add different weapons and types of stuff, and I think the only weapon I do it for is the bird weapon, where you shoot birds everywhere
my
and they like
God.
come to you.
You shoot birds? Like from your weapon or...
Yeah. You shoot birds from your weapon, and it is like my favorite weapon in the game. And I'm like, maybe I should just do that, where every weapon has like its own different.
Oh, now I
should be,
get
should
it.
be. Yeah.
It's not only blue.
Yeah. Oh, he found out.
What the hell?
The blue is so
The blue is
cool.
just a bonus? No, the other thing is a bonus.
The blue comes first.
Oh no. Hey! Wow! What a big raid! Thank you, Adam. To all the new people, today we're swapping games with BOON and then playing it for the first time and just having a little game dev chat. And it's a lot of fun. Usually we work on the game down in the right corner, Voidigo. But yeah, check out BOON's game, super fun. You got blue bullets and everything.
Blue.
Blue?
So what would you call this? Because he named it like bullet chaining.
Thank you, Skitty
Yeah.
Cat.
How could we make it easier to digest?
Like bullets bounce between enemies or bullets...
Ricochet between enemies.
Yeah,
I think
something
was
like
my
that,
original
maybe. I think, yeah, chain between enemies could work as well. I think it's just the enemy part would be good, perhaps.
Right.
But
At
I
the very
mean,
least, it
even-
teaches itself, right?
yeah. The only thing is that since you're showing the description, like that's kind of the thing I was talking about before, where if the description doesn't sound good, if you're showing the description, they might never try it.
Right.
But the power-up itself is super fun for sure. Zig Bullet Zag, that's the one. Thank you for all the new follows.
Zig Bullet Zag.
Should we get the robot webcam?
That's right.
I mean, most webcams are robots.
Oh.
Oh, is he the icon? Or does he just show up in this world?
He just shows up in this world. Yeah. Each world has like its own theme. This guy's the blue. Like the previous one was the spiders and dragons. This one's Splunky Ghost.
Yeah. And he likes blue bullets as well?
He does like blue.
Yeah, everything about this is blue.
No, now I get it. Ooh! A sad apple. Yeah, this is a very strong one. Oh, it's an astronaut. I think one of the other office mates are coming in now. What's up, Robin? Hello. We're doing a little stream with BOON today. swapping games and doing first impression and a little dev talk.
Ooh, find a weapon.
So this is Robin, he's the music guy for Voidigo. And much more, of course. Let's see, what does Michael the astronaut give us?
Yeah, the ghost was inspired by Splunky. Originally, oh, by the way, I would really recommend getting a weapon. You can get it from that box on the top left. But the thing is, you don't know which weapon you'll get. You got the zapper. Nice.
Oh, I haven't had the zapper yet myself.
Well, you can turn off the stream then, Matt, so you don't get spoiled.
Spoilers!
Spoilers!
Originally, Tabby, the ghost was programmed so that if you, like, he would show up after 5 minutes, just like Splunky. But the problem seemed to be that, but as the game changed, he wasn't really needed anymore. There was like, originally the game was like this mystery, Pokemon mystery dungeon kind of game. Oh yeah, and it kind of attacks your walls.
Oh my god, it's strong.
This is crazy. Man, the bears are scary.
Yeah, they've eaten way too many bees, haven't they?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, this is a fun one. How much? Oh yeah, 85.
There we go. Doesn't destroy boxes. Rip.
Oh, no problem for a gamer such as I.
Oh, this guy is gaming. He's doing it. that was pretty close.
Almost,
if you press
yeah.
Y on the top left, you can get.
Oh, my quest.
Yeah.
Now I get it. Yeah, that's a fun weapon for sure.
It is. Oh, so powerful! Holy crap! Changes the entire pacing of the game.
Yeah, it's a completely different
Yeah.
play style. Hello? What's up? It's Robin.
It's Robin.
Robin's in the house.
Robin.
His mic is. Oh yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Hello.
I forgot to set my alarm.
Ah,
Because I was
have
in
you come here to beg for forgiveness?
I was in vacation mode.
Oh yeah, he was in the valleys, the Swedish valley. Unheard of. Yeah.
Go.
So how do I get more ammo? Now that I have a weapon that needs ammo.
So, here's the thing. It is intentionally programmed in such a way that it is very, very difficult to get ammo. And I can tell you more after you're not in a.
Yeah, that's a
constant
good
stress.
way to add really strong weapons. Like
So the weapons themselves are intentionally really powerful, but they are of this limited resources where, you know, once it's gone, it's gone. It's more likely they'll find another weapon than ammo itself. There are upgrades that allow you to find ammo, but there's hundreds of upgrades, so it's like, oh, the likelihood you'll find that is low. To keep certain runs feeling, oh, like, you know, I found this upgrade, I found weapons, like, oh, this is gonna be a weapons run kind of thing. But yeah, it's this.
how many weapons can you hold?
Only one.
Only one, yeah,
That's intentionally done so that you can't just overstock on weapons.
Yeah, we from the start in Voidigo we had power-ups that let you hold more weapons, but it was just too confusing to have more weapons.
Right.
It didn't really feel like a good thing. Can I get the man this time?
I believe.
I think I can.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. And look at the walls now as well.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is like the. Ah, yes.
Hell yeah.
He's doing it!
He's doing it. He's gaming. He's got his gamer weapon. Ooh. He's not doing it anymore.
He's zapping you, you're zapping him.
Not fair.
I'm loving the look of this.
Aw, thank you.
Ooh!
Originally, these were like the Phantom Ganon's tennis ball attack from Ocarina of Time.
Oh, I see that.
Yeah, but then I had to change it because it was so easy to... because in the previous one, the boss was like in a place where you couldn't shoot him, or... Oh,
I did
let's
it!
go.
Ooh, oh my god, that's scary.
That was a tricky.
Can you die from that?
Yeah, no, actually, I need to make a note to make sure I get rid of those bullets. Actually, let me write a note. That's a good...
Yeah, in Voidigo we have like if there's a cutscene, all enemy attacks disappears. Oh, I can hug a man. That's nice. He heals me.
Oh no, you gave him one of your hearts.
Oh no, he hugged me too hard.
you know, it's hearts are, you know, like health, but you know they're also like love, and you're giving him some love to help him out. Yeah.
So how do I?
You have to let the tentacle grab you, basically.
Oh.
It's kind of weird. I honestly don't like it.
Aha, I got that. Ooh! Oh wow! Whoa! Whoa!
So this is the second stage of the boss?
Yeah, this is the second phase.
Oh, that's
You're in
cool.
the land of
That's
black
cool.
and white, where we just kind of throw the color scheme out of the window, and they give you this, you know, take you to his world. It is, and then the next dungeons are just continue in that color scheme that Matt
that
mentioned.
boss is crazy.
Yeah, but that's super fun. I promise my last run. I promise.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Yeah, this was super fun. Fun concept and fun chatting with you too. And I think we all had some big knowledge sessions, didn't we?
Yeah. Let me know if anyone here has questions. You know, we're here to like answer them. That's kind of why we did this stream and such. I made this game, and now everyone in the bottom right of chat, you guys can see Axel's game. Which is
do you
Voidigo,
want to play one last run now that we have some more viewers, and we'll just show off a little bit of Voidigo as well?
Sure, I can play some Voidigo.
Okay.
Go Void.
The Void calls.
Let's go. Sure. I'm down. Let's see.
We learned a thing or two and made some friends along the way. Isn't that true?
Well, we learned that through the power of friendship, anything is possible.
Yeah, except hugging, that hurts you.
Hugging gives. Yeah.
What's up, Wade?
Don't hug people.
I actually wanted to have like this prostitute where you could kiss her and you would give her one of your hearts, but I thought, I don't know, I think I might lose a lot of ratings if I do that.
Yeah, that might be a bit iffy.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
So when is Voidigo getting a prostitute?
It's not
It's a
in
camp
the
upgrade.
roadmap currently.
Let's see. One thing that I like to see was, like,
Now it's,
obviously, like, I
BOON
stick to
player.
this kind of arcadic look. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I stick to this arcadic kind of look to it, and you kind of want to stick to a much more combo-based system where, you know, like, the time between weapons, which I like because there's like this point where you're weak and you have to like kind of balance that out. And all right, it's nice. It's like, you know, similar source material and different games entirely. Let's see. Let's go. Do I have a different one? Let's just.
You haven't unlocked those just yet.
I am not good enough to unlock these.
No, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, check out Wall-E and the Fantastic Predators. Just got a big
let's see.
update.
Let's see. Let's play some Voidigo. So who is this character? What is his?
Yes, it's a big question that we refuse to answer. But yeah, we're still in early access. We haven't really got a lot of narrative in the game just yet.
You know, the
It's
first
mostly
thing
just
that
descriptions.
when I would like showcase my game to like real life friends, like the first question was, "Oh, what's a story? I want to know more." And I'm like, I just want to make a good game, you know? Like that's it. I just want to make something that is fun, that you can enjoy, and all these like, no, I don't want to touch and start. Sorry. And it sucks is like, yeah, you bring in like real life family, they're like, oh, why isn't there story? I want to know more. It's like, sorry.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're hyper focused on like the gameplay part.
Yeah. And I think that is the correct choice, because it's like, oh, if we focus too much on trying to do everything, like that's resources we're taking away from like the the game loop, which is like why people buy this game. And
especially in this genre, it's so gameplay focused.
Yes, it's like what makes or breaks it.
Oh yeah, Walter's been lurking. He likes the game. Your game.
Oh, thank you.
Likes Voidigo.
Yeah, we haven't heard what he thinks about Voidigo yet. Maybe we'll find out one day. Yeah.
Let's see, we can shoot. Oh.
New weapon portal.
Oh. That's what it is.
Ah.
A shotgunner. Oh my
This one has
gosh!
a lot
It is
of,
like it's moving all over the place. I love it.
Yeah, it shoots a lot of bullets from its
Many barrels.
many barrels.
Whoa!
Oh.
Gotta watch out for those.
Oh shoot.
That one is a peaceful critter.
This actually shows a lot about your character.
I see moving things. I'm supposed to know.
Yeah, the bitrate is definitely not in our favor today.
Goes up and down.
Yeah, where do you even change the Discord like server? I can't find it anymore. Do you know, Matt?
They changed it to being automatic.
Oh
I think.
no! I was thinking maybe we should try going to America.
Let's see.
Oh wait! I found it.
Ah.
It's California is on the U.S. West Coast.
Yeah, it's west.
I got it right.
My body. Ah.
West Coast.
West Coast.
Yeah, it seems like it's a bit better here. Maybe not.
I think we should let it simmer.
Yeah, stabilize.
Okay, I guess I go down here. Oh wait, am I supposed to destroy a crystal here? Let me see. Oh.
There it is.
Thank you, green circle.
The tutorial works.
It tutorialized it. Yeah, we have a lot of like reminder tutorials that remind
I'll
you.
be honest, I haven't been like checking the top left notification thing. Maybe if it had like more flashing, it's kind of like flash, things that could trigger epilepsy. I could probably see it a little bit easier.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's
like,
partly as well, like being a bit overstimulated by streaming can be.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
It's hard to
you
keep
include
track
like these
of
like
everything.
large outlines. So you do like a 2x2 outlines for your enemies. That's
Yeah, when they are behind stuff or when they are about to attack, they have a little outline around them.
Oh,
Oh. Ooh.
Matriarch.
oh!
I gotta run.
Oh, the dodges.
Dodging.
Oh,
I got hit by the weaker enemy.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but his friend killed him for you. Yeah, bitrate is better now with
We got nothing.
US East
Gotta
or
run.
West.
Ooh.
I love this boss so much.
Thank you, man.
My friend bought Voidigo yesterday.
That's what's up.
He said, "Oh, that's so cool! I just killed a slug."
The slug. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people calling it slug.
Let's go. Oh.
Not this boss.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, he left.
Oh, I got the
You can
banana.
stomp those little ants for bad conscience.
Oh, okay. That's what those.
Got it.
Trying to like figure out like how I can as effectively as possible, you know, like kill things, but without using resources. Oh.
Yeah, the
go.
little ants you
Whatever.
can stomp.
You do have a
squash.
starter power up, which lets you combo stomp enemies, and that charges up a big explosion thing
Okay.
when you
I
land.
should use it more then.
Yeah, it's very strong.
I
Really not doing it.
Yeah, it's really OP.
The reason why we wanted that power up is to also kind of teach the player about combo stomps, to make it a part of the starter, the first character you play as.
Probably. Can I leave? Probably should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's find all of the crystals.
You're always free to leave. You just have to stomp the little eye first.
What's this? Oh, a weapon portal. I should probably use all of my weapons.
They found
My-
you.
Okay.
Yeah, now you
combo.
can see. You got a combo of 2, so where you land, it creates a big
Oh,
explosion.
that's how it does.
So you wanna land on their heads afterwards.
Beginner Stomper. Oh, I got the achievement.
Hell yeah.
Doing it.
Yeah, you can't
that not work?
combo stomp the same
same
enemy.
guy.
It has
Right,
to
right.
be a new target each stomp.
Oh, well, we're almost out of ammo on this one. Might as well use it all. Oh, wait. Yeah, alright.
Oh yeah, you're getting
It's fun
the
to-
sprint and dodge.
It's fun to see someone who plays completely differently than I do, because I just waste everything.
Oh, it's maybe it's because like when I like when I'm playing Wally, I already have all these like things that I designed to the game, and I'm like trying to like get squeeze every little bit
Yeah.
of value as possible, and it's just how I like to design things. It's like you want to just get value out of every one shot. Pick up.
It's probably the better way to.
Oh yeah, do you want frogs or rats?
Crystal. Wait, does this spawn the rat gun? No way.
No, but it makes all your bullets have a chance to be rat bullets.
Yeah,
Yo, and shotgunner
that is pretty
on
fun.
the shotgunner. I like that.
So rat bullets have a little rat tail as well, so you
this
can
one is
see
here,
which
so-
ones have a rat in them.
Oh, so does this? Can I not stomp on? Oh wait, so I can't stomp on any enemy, right? I was like, oh, that enemy has like a pointy hat.
Oh yeah,
Is
no,
it like a
it's fine.
spiky thing, or all right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, no. You
We
can
were
still-
talking about it, but we thought that having that in the first world, like non-stompable enemies,
Too mean.
Too mean.
So yeah, now you're getting some rat DPS as well.
Yes. One of the trickiest things that I find is designing some. Oh, I can't. I have to be standing. I can't just be sprinting. Okay. So whenever I designed like damage upgrades, how does one design the game to like factor that into the future? Do you like just incrementally like increase the health of all of your enemies? If you do so, then the damage stuff feels irrelevant, and you can have runs where you don't find a single damage upgrade. So I like to think of it as the player should always be able to like finish the entire game with the base weapon and not pick a single thing. And if I can complete the whole thing without taking damage, I know that the game is in a good spot.
Yeah, it's
But,
definitely very difficult to find a balance. It's a lot of back and forth with our testers for sure. But yeah, one of the things is that we don't have like a 10% more damage power up or something like that either. It's mostly just like different effects that lead to more damage, which might make it a bit easier to balance, but it's for sure a back and forth with testers trying to find a good balance of not being way too strong and not being weak either. This
But
guy
the
is a
testers love it
pro
when things are strong.
stomper already. See, there you had a little rat
You got a
bullet.
rat.
Oh, the roll bullets is applied to all of my weapons. I like
Yeah,
that.
all your bullets also. So even if you have like a power-up that creates bullets from some other source, they also have a chance to become rats now.
Oh,
So all player bullets from all sources. So it can lead to some
like that.
fun synergies.
It does it on the blocks too, right? When you block bullets.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
when you're blocking enemy bullets with a melee weapon, they can turn into rats.
Oh, I haven't been using my block at all. Actually,
Yeah, I don't think you've had a...
I've blocked a single time.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I love those rat tails.
it's really fun when you have multiple effects and you got like a snake head and a rat tail on one bullet, and it turns into this mutant creature.
It's something I don't do enough, which is like show the like yeah, you can see like, oh, I'm doing more damage because of these upgrades. But because I don't do a lot of the, like, because I don't draw a lot of stuff, I find it hard to like show all of the stuff that you were carrying within your run. Like here you can see like, oh, plants growing out of me. I can see the bullets with the rat tail. And I
Yeah.
really, really love those things. And I'm like, why can't I just add stuff like that? Just add so much to it.
Yeah, it's really fun adding little flares to everything, but it definitely takes some extra time.
Yeah.
But that's one fun thing as well, is that we track all our player sprites, so we can have like the weapon on the back and things like that. So
like
we
that you
have
only
a
have the one
tracking
direction
point
too.
of every character.
Ah.
So if you were to do a jump, like the weapon on your back rotates with you, but not all
Oh.
characters does a little flip.
Okay. So I guess we'll have next boss here.
She's always listening, always hunting.
Oh, because I'm shooting so many bullets, I can get like likelihood I get like a red is so high.
Yeah, it's actually based on damage. So even if the fire rate is higher, you don't get more. So it's
I
basically
can't
like
choose it. I love it.
you have to create bullets with this much damage for a bullet to spawn. So if you have a weapon that does more damage, it has a higher chance to spawn a rat. So that's our little way
keep
of
balancing.
trying to find a balance between. Oh,
It's definitely good.
thank you.
Okay. Yeah, because I was just trying to cheese it. Oh, which is let's see. Where do I go here? Where
You
am
still
I?
got a beacon in this
Oh, I
area
go up.
that you haven't unlocked.
Oh, it's right there. Hey, let's go up. Oh wait. Okay, so I'm
You might
there.
have money to buy something in the shop now, perhaps.
Oh, let's do that.
You might need 25 though.
All right. Oh wait. Oh, that uses money. It's just saw it and I was like, oh, okay.
But only a tiny bit of
Yes.
money. If you break things in here, you'll probably have enough again.
Let's see.
You can also do the gun slap, like the when you do that to break things. So there's a couple of ways to get some loot. But I think
It
you're
does kind of push exploration. Look, is this place? Wait, aren't there pots here that I can break?
yeah, but he
Oh.
doesn't store his money in those pots. He's smarter than that. He's seeing what
clever.
you're doing out.
He's played The Legend of Zelda. He knows
Yeah.
exactly what happens to those
Yeah.
pots.
I mean, they're gonna break either way, but he gets to keep his money.
23. Oh, when I broke those little jars, isn't that like money?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's filling up a meter. Got it.
Oh, yeah. So 1 is not actually 1. It's like it's filling it up. That
now I
way we
see
can
it.
do a bit more currency without having super high prices.
You know, the reason why you get so much money in Wally is because it sounds and feels so good to get.
Yeah,
that
for
much.
sure.
But it and then oh man, when it comes to balancing out the prices, actually it worked out in my favor because it just. Oh, I can kill him here. Oh no, then he gets into his cursed state. Okay, got my red bullets. I love these hitboxes. Oh, it's my favorite thing about this game actually right now. I look at this game from a design perspective, and it fixes so many problems. Like you're clearly communicating.
Thank you.
I'm fine here.
Yeah, I think Voidigo is one of the fairest games out there.
That's nice to hear. Whoa! Oh! That was fair though. Matt said so.
That is a
Yeah.
attack.
Come on, red bullet.
But yeah, we also have a lot of difficulties below the one you're playing right now. So if it's too hard or you wanna explore a bit more than be in the chaotic fights, that's also an option. Oh yeah, after you beat the boss, you can't explore anymore. So if you wanna buy something in the shop, you might wanna do it now.
So we have to do 25.
Oh, the boss heard me as well. They wanted to go.
Where am I? I'm there.
It's all up
Guess I
in
can
the-
go right and then up. Okay, we'll go right and then up. Then we'll be able to buy something in the shop. I like how each of these rooms has its own theme or color scheme at least. Keeps them.
Yeah, we have a
different.
couple different biomes for each world with their own enemies. But then we also do mix them a little bit since they are in the same world. But it makes for fun world building to have little factions.
Yeah,
exactly.
Look at. Isn't this the shop? I guess the shop is in the bottom. Or does it
One
tell
up.
me it's somewhere?
It's the little hat.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He loves hats.
He
Okay.
doesn't sell a lot of them.
No, it's true. Maybe one day.
Okay. These are all 25. Oh, I mean, this one's 25. Crystal impacts. Emerald and button. Giant.
He does hog all the hats. It's in his cabinets behind him. I'm sure.
Infernal icon. So, what would you recommend I buy here?
I think the
Crystals.
emerald on button could be a fun one to show off, perhaps.
Okay.
It's got a kind of interesting design.
Ricochet laser button.
So now, if you walk out and go into an area that's not a safe area, there will be these buttons on the ground that you can stomp to unleash.
Oh!
So they kind of put little extra environmental attacks that the player can use.
I like it. Oh, I like that they're in random locations too. It's
Yeah. So you kind of have to trick the boss to get over there. Ooh, uh-oh. He's got this. He's got this. Ooh. Almost. Oh.
Are we gonna see it?
He's gonna do it. Ooh.
Yes!
Hey, gamer!
Oh.
What a gamer.
Quick, grab the crown. Oh, I need to grab the crown?
No, that's just a little achievement.
I've been
yeah.
liking the jumping mechanic, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, this one is pretty fun. It electrifies their heads. Gaming.
Okay, is there anything? I just want to see if I can get more gems here. I know I can't explore outside.
Yeah, try
but
to leave.
anything here? Oh, let's see. Let's see.
No, no, no. Up, up, up. I thought you meant to go here.
Alright, let's go. Let's exit the world. Nice.
We have
very nice.
a plan as well to add a way to get back to the shop. So you can do one last shop enter before you leave.
I think that would be like my biggest reason for like exploring. It's just
Yeah, just
if there's
getting back to
anything
the shop.
loot that I missed, and the shop is
So this is basically a little intermission area where you get to trade and do some switch ups with your build, some little interactables. This is the guy I was talking about that is cheap the first time you use him, just to give players a good first impression. But you don't have the cash. You can yeah.
sorry.
Wait, do it a couple more times. Maybe it doesn't hurt them. No, it's just for fun, I think.
Damage,
Yeah. Does it do any damage? No, I was thinking maybe the electricity, but I don't think so. It's just for fun. But it does show off a bad character if you're jumping on someone's head like that.
I love this portal effect. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, for the interactables, there's a lot of code animation as well. Like it's a mix of both. They were pretty fun to make.
Alright, let's try it.
No
Nice.
more max health.
Goodbye, Max. How? Alright. Oh, I guess we don't have enough to here.
Oh yeah, old man voice.
Oh, these hands.
Thank you, Raz. Yeah, we're planning to add a lot more of. Oh yeah, here's the birds.
The birds.
If you break their eggs, they get angry with you.
This is like the chickens.
Yeah, it's basically they block your bullets from you. Like if you shoot, they have a hitbox. So that's kind of the.
Oh, I like that they don't like deal damage to you.
Yeah, they don't deal damage. They're just in the way.
Oh, another shop. I guess we're not rich enough here.
Not quite.
Oh, this looks like the first. Oh, when I first started seeing this game, this was like the first area.
Yeah, this is the first area we worked on, and then we realized we made it a bit too hard, so we made a new first world.
Oh, dude, I you know, since I play my game way more than anyone else, you know, you kind of like go, oh, is this a good difficulty or could it be harder? And you're like, oh, maybe it could be harder, and then you realize that only you can beat the level, and then it's a terrible thing, and you're like, well, oh, what do I do here?
Yeah, I think the first world you design is probably a good second world as a game developer, because you're trying to keep yourself like entertained.
Well, you work on it, and you're like, yeah,
It can be a bit more hard, I think.
Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, this is a little pig house, pig pen. Pigsty. Pigsty. Oh, but the pigs throw grenades. That shotgunner is dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
these
his attack
pigs do a little combat roll as well. Nice. But you
I
got
love
this.
it when they blow themselves up.
Yeah. That's how you truly know they are just like us.
They aren't perfect AI.
There we go.
In their position, I would do the same.
Yeah.
My very best.
So, if I were to guess, this is like the surface thing where colors don't. Yeah, I'll get overlaid on each other.
What do you mean?
This triangle. Oh, when a color kind of like blends.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
like when a color is overlaid on top of each other, so it tells me you're using like the surface thing. Game Maker. I like that your lights are like these, diamonds. It seems like it's very prevalent throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
That there's this like diamond theme.
A little diamond theme. Yeah, we added that in our lights as well. It gives an interesting shape.
Let's see. Oh, that's for my.
But yeah, I think the light colors, they do blend. It's just that the player's light source is like the true light. So it shows like exactly how the world looks. So it overrides it. Oh.
Straight for.
That one's so nice.
That's right.
This one is a rune
fun.
catapult. Ooh, you can try it out in here and you'll see how it works. Oh, yeah, you can get even more of those.
Oh, though, just adds more.
Yeah, you can stack every power-up up to 3 times.
Shot flipper is really fun.
Yeah.
Let's try it. Shot flipper. Stompable bullet flipping buttons appear.
It's a good description.
It is what it is. It's just a shot flipping button.
Okay, so I know. So there's this like theme of buttons. I know what buttons do.
So that's kind of the thing I was talking about with a category of items where you can kind of get an idea of what the power-up will do even without a description. But you kind of have to pick it up to truly get it. But yeah, try shooting the runapult ones in here. It flings a rune, and the rune has a Viking spirit inside of it. That freezes the area. Thank you.
It really adds to you being a bad guy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shooting random runes with ghosts and.
So basically, these shot flipping buttons, they flip every bullet in its radius and flings them back at the enemy.
Oh.
It shot flips.
It flips shots.
Yeah, flipping shots.
Oh my gosh! I like how the birds like became electrocuted.
Oh yeah, they are just NPCs, so they get all of the like dynamic things of the NPC system. So they can get rats stuck to them and stuff like that as well. But it's so much fun working with like a systematic approach to everything, because then you don't really know what's gonna happen, which is super fun as a developer.
The bullet flipping thing is something that is like I have an upgrade like that in Wally where when you destroy a box, all the bullets in the room just get disintegrated. And and what I like about it is that the boxes are these like, they're just this sort of like background element where you just sort of like destroy them to get money out of it or something.
Yeah.
But now they're this like game design thing of there's a lot of boxes, I'm getting trapped. If I can get to this box, I can protect myself a little bit, and it's like adds a little bit of tacticalness from this prop. It's changing the rules of it, and it's like having all these props and then changing the rules of them. It's kind of like, oh my gosh!
Looking at all the different.
No. Yes, you do it too. Oh yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
it's a bit wonky on diagonal blocks.
I have this. I used to have the same. Well, I don't know. I think I still have the same problem. But yeah, I do this too.
Yeah, it does so much. The little adjustment. It's crazy.
It's the oh my gosh! Everything I do is to make sure that the player gets a sort of like, my intention is I wanted to go up, but having these like brick-like, I don't know how to describe it. But having these like brick-like, I don't know how to describe it. But having these like brick-like dungeon designs make, you know, like for one, they're really good to program, but the downside is like, you know, in these like finicky collisions, like here, like, you know, players like, oh, I just want to go down, and it's like, oh, like it's a small
We'll
thing,
help you.
but it's so, yeah, like,
Yeah,
it's
it
like
adds
this
so
invisible
much.
design. Oh god.
But yeah, for like the box thing, we have a similar thing, like Abby said as well, where we have a power up that spawns rats from the loot you break. So every lootable has a rat or two inside of it, and then suddenly it turns into like you have to run over and break the loot before the enemy does, so that you can spawn a rat from it, which is super fun.
Oh.
But yeah, just like looking at all your entities in your game and then just thinking of ways to add power-ups around them is so much fun. But yeah,
wow.
these are some scary guys.
Oh.
Oh, you got it.
Nice dodges.
Hey, you're already a pro.
It's because I play Wally like all the time, but it's just like it's weird because I don't play like roguelikes on my spare time. I like watching them from a distance and go, what are they doing design wise? And I can learn from it, you know, like some kind of weird game design gremlin or something. I don't know. But like, it's just the practice of God, honestly, it's the fact that you know, like you also do these like little design things too to like oh yes, let's go.
Yeah, there's so many like invisible things that add so much.
Yeah, right? And players are just gonna be like, oh yeah, game is good. I liked it.
Oh, you had a rat rune? That doesn't really do anything, but it does add a little rat tail to your rune. It's a rat Viking. Confirmed.
I still really think this is one of the prettiest bosses in World 2.
Thank you. Is it because you know what's what on it?
I know their personality is pretty.
Yeah, that's true. They have the prettiest personality in the game.
No, it's like when she spreads the wings and everything, right? And the eyes and everything. It's so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
And lightning.
And lightning.
A little bit of lightning.
A little bit of lightning never hurt. Thank for the follow, Chad the Cool. Thank you. No. Zero
I can't
had
kill.
the Cool.
Gotta get out of here.
It's not Chad the Cool.
Oh.
That would be
Chad.
that would be
There's
too
a
cool of a name.
There it is.
Yeah, and when you try to leave, we also spawn these little souls that fly over to the eye to kind of guide you there.
Oh, that's quite nice.
But it's also on the map. But I love to. Wait, is there? Did you break his cabinet? He usually has a cabinet behind him. That's weird.
What the heck happened?
I think maybe it was removed due to too many props in this room, and it just randomly picked one of his cabinets.
That one is the best one.
Yeah, that
in
one
my
is fun.
opinion.
That's a funky one.
All right, we only need to. We have our goal. Get 25. Let's go.
The quest unravels before us.
All right, boss is on the right. Let's go down. Keep clearing this up. Oh, spawned right here. Nice.
See, you're getting the hang of stomping around on enemies.
Yeah, you know, I think in the very beginning you're just kind of learning. Oh, and then you have like the whole terrain destruction here. Oh yeah. Yeah, in the very beginning you're just trying to like figure out the rules, and now it's like
Yeah. Yeah, the trickiest part to tutorialize for us was sprinting and dodging for the player to remember both of those.
That's a lot of pots.
Yeah.
Oh wait, these are good. All right.
That was almost enough. But yeah, that's why we added like little reminder tutorials after the initial one. so that if the player haven't stomped or haven't sprinted, you could remind them to do that. But once you get into it, it's pretty fun.
The flow states. Oh, it. Okay, let's not buy anything.
Ooh,
Okay,
wait. Oh, this is another thing. If you leave a power-up bundle or like resources inside of a house, it falls out. So you can't accidentally. The middle one makes shop prices cheaper.
Let's go. Oh, gotta get the.
Oh, a lot is going on in this room.
Oh, with his back against the wall.
He killed his friend.
Yeah, it just killed the magma baby.
Sad.
But there was no like death animation. He just vanished from the lightning.
Wait, so lightning hit one of his or her little flies?
No, the big baby.
We gotta go left now.
Oh, the big baby.
Yeah,
that's funny. Oh, they saw you. So when an enemy sees you, they spawn the eye, which locks you in until you stomp it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's
a way to like prevent players from like just speeding through the entire thing.
Yeah, or rather just going in and shooting a couple of enemies, and as soon as they get aggro on you, run out and then back in and cheesing it like that.
Okay.
Now this is a great one.
Yeah, this is a funky
one. I guess we'll go left.
Ooh.
Wait, what is this doing?
There's a little bug, a little dung beetle behind the shop. Wait, if you stand still here, there he is. He has a chance to dig into the ground and find the. Oh, maybe he's gonna find something for you. No, he didn't find anything for you.
Sometimes he finds really good stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow. I'm Daku.
Okay.
Yeah, the enemies with a crystal head can be insta kill, so you kind of break their crystal on their head. But if you don't do it like that, then their crystal detaches and starts following you and tries to crash on your head. Oh yeah, there's your tablet.
Okay, I can deal damage to him now. Okay, so I need to jump on him, which has a chance to insta-kill him if he has a crystal head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, so when he pops up, he can have the crystal on his head. Sort of.
So if you don't break his head by stomping, then the head detaches and flies towards you.
Ah, okay.
So the safest way is to get in and stomp on them, but some of them have like a skull on top of it too, so you can't do that. Like the melee one.
It's like the zombies from Half-Life 2.
Mm-hmm. Shoutouts to the zombies from Half-Life 2. Oh.
There is the meteor.
Yeah, the meteor tablet doing work.
Wait, is the meteor tablet just attacking?
Yeah, so after you've... it gets charged up by hurting enemies, and then it just flies in and does a big explosion.
It's doing it now.
Ooh,
it missed.
Aw.
I missed.
But it does big damage. Oh, flip that. Oh,
too late.
I think he's gonna do it.
He's gonna defeat the Voidigo.
Okay. Great. Oh, I missed it.
Oh, or is he?
I believe.
I believe. I don't think I've ever believed anything as hard as this. You have a little loot portal at the bottom there as well.
Just gonna use that for ammo. think I should conserve it for...
Nice one.
Okay.
Oh, you tablet. Oh. Super stealth there.
Nice one.
Okay. Am I invincible while I'm in the air?
Yeah.
Okay.
So one interesting thing with melee weapons is that you can melee and jump at the same time. So you can stomp between enemies and melee without touching the ground, which is a way to be safe while close fighting. But yeah, you haven't gotten much melee weapons this round, and you have a build for ranged anyways.
Should I just trade the rune? Maybe not. This might be good. Yeah, maybe 5 bullets is better than the rifle.
You could also give it away and recycle it to get a bunch of ammo.
By the way, the effect of the shop flipper button, it like lasts for like a couple seconds.
Yeah.
So even bullets that are still to be shot by the boss will be reflected into its face, basically.
Oh,
that was
gamer! That was the tablet.
That was just the tablet killing him? Nice.
Yeah. No, I think Boon.
Let's go.
Boon killed
Oh,
it.
we can get more discounts. The infernal icon. Do we just get more?
Well, you're not gonna get
resources?
more shops. Spoiler.
Okay.
Unless if you loop.
Well, he hasn't unlocked looping yet.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess we'll just
Can get
is
more
this
shot
must be?
flippers. Yeah, that one is pretty fun as well.
let's see.
It's like its own
Fires-
category.
Sprint during combat. Okay.
So
So I'll just go. Oh, can I get like the weapon so I can like exchange it or?
no, you can't leave this area.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Tactical call. Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to not have a bunch of backtracking, so
Just do
that if you want to like clean up all resources, you have to do it at the risk of the boss hunting you.
Okay.
Gaming too.
Gamer.
Oh yeah, you can also save and quit your run while in the anti-void.
Oh, that's in now?
That's in now,
Oh
baby.
yeah, that's in now.
What's in
So
now?
good.
Saving and quitting.
Oh, yeah, saving and quitting.
But I don't want to be a quitter.
No, of course. Just a saver. Savior. Oh yeah.
Try again.
There you
Yay!
Bam!
Oh. So the next time I do this, it'll be like 10 per feed?
Well, it's 5, but it might be more times you have to feed them.
I see. Oh.
Now that is a shop power-up.
Yeah. It's not gonna help you, but it's a fun one. Oh! Whoa! Wow, you got a rare event. You got a bunch of extra
So,
power-ups.
the criminal.
But they
Alright.
are cursed, so you might have to trade something for them. Well, you will have to trade something for them.
This one?
Yeah, so fire
See,
bullets.
if you check to your right, I think you have a fire. Yeah, you have one, so you can get 2 of those. That's a lot of damage.
So do I just trade this here then?
Yeah, you can do that. Give away your button for more incendiary bullets.
Sure.
Why not?
I think you only have one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, just making sure I'm not missing anything.
You
this
don't
is
have
better,
that.
right?
Wait, do you have another button?
I think I do. Yeah, right? Is
No,
that it?
that's another one. That's
okay.
if you jump,
Oh.
shoots
Wait,
a laser
what?
from where you started to.
What? Oh, nice.
That's a pretty fun one.
There isn't like any cooldown between like jumping. I can just keep doing this over and over again.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's definitely a couple of frames, but it remembers if you try to jump. So there's even if you're a bit early, it lets you jump.
Oh, is this the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all things in the anti-void also falls down. So if you forget something or if you wanna keep it around. Yeah, this is the final area for now, but we're after vacay we're gonna start working on the next area.
Which will be in the north.
Yeah, that's where the rune catapult weapon comes from.
Ooh. It's, you know, one of the fascinating things is like the cultures that we live through. Like, of course, it's not going to be like, oh, I'm making a Mexican game, even though that's where I'm from. But
Yeah.
there's these like very subtle things that I bring in. Like, for example, in our culture, we're like very like, I mean, we're super. I mean, like that hugging thing. I don't know. Let's see. It's. I don't know. It's like subtle weird things that like you do and you don't really think about. It's just things that just feel nice. I love doing this in Wally. I like that I can do this here too.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, it's
oh wow, this is like 2 blocks actually, and I can like extend it pretty far.
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, for sure, you do get inspired by your surroundings. It's always fun to
Yeah, like our
have little-
entire Swedish translations.
Oh yeah,
of the game
entire game has
are
a
just-
Swedish
but they're kind of like joke translation because but you can only like get it if you're Swedish.
yeah.
So
That's the only second language we have in the game so far.
In my Spanish translation, I add a lot of slang from Mexico, and because when you translate a game into Spanish, you always translate it into Spain because that's the first world country. That's where you're gonna make the most money. So that Mexico is kind of like forgotten entirely. Holy, this weapon looks great.
Yeah, it's a fresh one.
Oh,
oh,
is this the end?
here you go.
Oh, I have to find someone.
Someone's end.
Yeah, you have to fight the bosses you've already encountered.
Oh,
But right now it picks one random boss as well, since we don't have the third world yet.
oh shoot! I think I'm. Is this the end for me?
Or is it just the beginning?
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, you can run away.
Crazy punches.
go to another area. Oh,
let's try that for a bit.
but they follow you.
They follow you.
Oof, I can't go.
My God, he's gaming.
You're-
Oh, you have
Okay,
some health
okay.
up there. Oh,
Nice, nice. Well done.
you still have the beacon. Oh,
The beacon?
yeah.
Oh, is it top?
Yeah,
probably
their
tough.
lives are locked right
Oh.
now.
There you go.
Shout out to Robin for the banging music. Thank you.
It's a banging track, isn't it?
Yo.
Oh, you're gonna have to find some more beacons to unlock their health bar.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I didn't even realize I just got into a flow state.
You're doing really good.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go. Yes.
Whoa. Oh, you can run to the next area and unlock that one as well before they start.
Let's do them all.
Oh, I think you went the wrong way. Yeah,
You're gonna
he
have to
locked you
stop
in.
the eye now.
All right.
Yeah, now you can leave again.
All right, let's go here to the right.
Oh no!
No.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
See, you're making a little fire trail behind you as well.
Oh wait. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
That's your little icon. Okay, now you can kill it!
You can do this.
Which boss is the worst to face in the void? Matriarch?
Yeah, maybe. Since all her little babies, they could kind of add up a lot of difficulty. Blooming chinos? Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shoot.
Ooh!
Yeah, like Matriarch and Emerald on the Chino both have the like attacks that chase you, which those are very scary in the void when you did everything else.
Yay! You did it!
Gamer.
Gaming!
High suspense.
Holy crap!
My man.
Nice, nice.
Gaming! In parentheses, 3.
This is really nice. Holy cow.
Thank you. Gamer.
Oh.
And
I
now
just gamed.
we will see. Congratulations!
Congratulations! 50 minutes! And now if you go back to the camp, you'll get some new shit.
The clutch coming.
Oh.
Intense. The world grows darker and more hostile. The
true.
influence of the void. Oh, thank you very much for the cheer suspense. Thank you. That's very cool. This is the first time I'm playing Voidigo, and you know what? I'm playing it with the development team. Axel and Robin are joining us. We're
having a damn blast, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's
a
great.
jam blast where we kind of play over each other's games and just like hear things that I want to use in mine from Voidigo. I really okay. So in the black and white levels, I have like some really intense fights, but oh man, I think I would add this sort of like warning system so I could like communicate to the players even further. It's just it's such a good idea.
It's crazy like how much you can throw at the player if you have warnings like that.
Yeah. It's
And
like
that was
these guys.
the little looping system you unlocked there as well.
Void. You can now loop back to start with your current equipment at your own risk. Oh man, have 9.
Oh, 9. Yeah, if you go down, you can check out the little tent if you want.
Oh, let's see it. See it. Hold X to feed the anti-void.
So that is
So your
Drash's
Discord
tent.
message. This
Yeah.
game is incredible. Yes.
Thank
Let's see
you.
it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were
of
having
course
so
it is
much
incredible.
fun with Wally earlier as well. It's
Dude.
truly amazing. So much fun.
Dude, Voidigo is like its own unique person. It's like, like to
Thank you.
get these animations in and like the juice and everything. Like the fact of the matter is like the design is so tight. Like, oh god, I had this thing where you could like roll an unlimited amount of amounts, but I had trouble with it. But you guys like, I don't know, like, man. You guys can throw so much to the player, but like because everything is so telegraphed, it never feels like it's on me. It's like,
Thank you so much.
Let's see.
This
Nothing
is
feels
this
so
is
good.
our
Yeah, it does.
weapon locker system. This is where you unlock new weapons for your characters, like starter weapons,
And they will start spawning when you unlock them, right?
for other
Okay.
characters.
Yeah.
Should we start out with something? I like the idea of the shotgun felt really good.
Wait,
Yeah, the
how
jumping
did
in
you
this
know
game
it was
felt
a
good.
shotgun? It's completely
It
hidden.
looks like a shotgun.
My god, this is a gamer.
One glance and he knew.
He knew from just the silhouette. My god.
Oh wait,
Oh, it was. You're right.
that was weird. Let's go. B shooter. Let's try it.
Gamer detected.
Yeah, like the jumping, like jumping on an enemy and then comboing off other enemies feels really, really nice. Okay,
Thank you so
am I
much.
going to do a looping here?
I think we're gonna wrap it up. It's our lunchtime, so we're gonna have a little lunch.
No worries.
But it was great.
Sorry,
Yeah, it was so much fun doing this stream with you. Wonderful game. Check out Wally and the Fantastic Predators on Steam. Super fun.
Yeah, no,
I'm definitely gonna play more.
Yo, no problem. Honestly, like, something that'd be kind of nice is maybe later, if you guys can, just turn on the invincibility and just go through the whole game and let me know what you think. There's
Hell yeah.
a lot that I do that is just so. Think of it like this. It's like, just actually you just have to play it, and because if I say anything, it's going to change your expectations.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
I'll keep going without knowing anything.
Yes.
I'm gonna play it now on lunch.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, Boon gave us all a key. Like the true gamer is.
I'm excited.
No, definitely play it, and let me know what you think, because it's like, honestly, would love feedback from like fellow roguelike. Like, it's very actually rare that the feedback comes from someone that tackled problems that I myself have. It's like, we've both been tackling all these problems, and we were able to.
It's really fun to realize that we've all hit like the same issues, and we've all like found ways to work around them. It's really interesting.
Yeah. It's like, for example, being able to like go around corners. I'm sure there's a lot that you're doing right now. You said that the aim assist in Voidigo, or how does it work exactly?
Basically, it's just kind of nudging your aim towards the enemy if you're shooting or trying to aim. So whenever you hold down the shoot button, it will nudge your aim towards the enemy. So basically, you just have to flick the stick to move it to another enemy. So you don't have to have your thumb on the aim constantly.
I like that.
Thank you.
Then the game becomes more about like looking into the enemy's like attack patterns and being able to jump. Okay.
But I think the reason behind that design is mainly because my thumb is a bit weird. So it gets like this was the best setup for me personally, but maybe it's not the best setup generally. But we do have a couple of different aiming modes as well, and settings for all aiming, so you can kind of find your own thing, hopefully.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because I myself once you get into the game, you want to go as fast as possible. Obviously someone could be like taking their time, being methodical, kind of like, but once you're really into that flow state and you're just want to enter it as quickly as possible, it's so important to me to to allow a player to take the game at their own pace.
Yeah.
But if they want to razor blades through everything, they always should have the opportunity to have that. It's
interesting that we're both so focused on the flow. Everything should be just in a big motion. Is what feels the best for sure, with some breathing pauses in between.
Yeah, right. Because it's like, if I think about it, it's like the thing that players are getting out of this. It's like, I know that when they play Splunky 2 or when they play Voidigo, they're like, what are they actually doing? The game is in this constant state of where you throw 3 bosses at them, and you have to look at where the bosses are coming in. You have to see, the warning pattern here, we're here, what are we gonna do? Execute that. It's the same thing with seeing a bullet pattern and trying to think to yourself, how am I gonna weave through this? You have to improvise, think on your feet, and this kind of randomity. Kind of, because the game has these random elements, but everything is so clearly telegraphed with you to it. I think that's one really, really nice way of unlocking flow with.
Yeah, for
honestly,
sure.
Yeah.
And it's such a fun genre to explore all of that in, because it's so arcadey at its core. Oh yeah, so when are we getting a Voidigo X Wally? I think I'm gonna just export a local package of Voidigo and you can import it into Wally.
Honestly,
and we'll see what happens.
In Wally, you know what we'll do? We'll just have like some of the floors will just be Voidigo floors,
suddenly...
and it's like the whole game is just gonna switch from Wally to Voidigo. And you're like, what the heck is going on? It's like, oh, we're playing Voidigo now. All right, now good.
So look forward to that. Thank you, Matt, for sharing some links. But yeah, thank you so much, Boon. It's been a pleasure. I wish you a good night, if I understand your time correctly.
Yeah, it's... Oh my gosh, it's 3 a.m. I didn't realize how far it is.
Go to bed, sir.
No. I feel better than I've been in a while, too. Honestly, this has been such a fun experience having y'all play it. And it's just...
Super fun chat.
Yeah, so it's... Yeah, if anyone here is in my chat hasn't tried Voidigo, here is the link to their Steam page, actually.
Check out Matt's links in the chat. Check out the games for sure. All right, thank you so much, Boon, and thank you, Matt, for coming by as well.
Sure.
Until next time.
There we go. Have a wonderful night, guys.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.